his water all down his neck. Bro.
No one took all the good ones.
go.
Everything you have is daily.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. We are about to start with talking about shoes.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Oh yeah, it's a podcast. Where are you?
Welcome to the vlog. Make today awesome.
It tells you where my mind is right now, man. I'm just all
it's
over.
been a weird day.
It's been a weird day.
Every
what
day's
is
a
it?
weird
Today's-
day.
Yeah, but we're talking about shoes. I need some more shoes. You know what I was thinking? Dead serious.
What?
I really want to start doing this. I think I might have told you this.
me
Rather
hear
than
it.
buying like a bunch of like, hype beast shoes, I want to go to the guy that did the pied Yeezys for me. And I want to just buy like comfortable, whatever, like blank white shoes.
Yeah.
And then have him make designs on them for me. Like an alligator, crocodile design,
No.
and just have like custom shoes all the time.
Well,
and I
so
was thinking,
the thing
actually,
is
I got
this.
one- go ahead.
The thing is this.
Go ahead.
What makes a shoe design look good is the designer who made it.
Mhm.
And so if you're designing the shoe, it probably won't look that good, yeah?
No, I want to tell him what to do. Let him design it. I just
think
say, I
it'll
just
look
want a
good?
crocodile shoe, and then let him design the shoe. He's really good. I've seen a bunch of his stuff. He's super good.
Okay.
So what I was
I
thinking
trust you on that.
is maybe doing where I do 2 pair of shoes and give one away.
Ooh.
Like, like,
Every
hey, be
pair,
like, be
but
like
you
me.
have to realize, like, I
Be
get
like
what
Mike.
I get what you're saying, but every pair of shoes you wear, you wreck.
Well, not if, yes,
yeah,
you're right.
But
Yeah,
it wouldn't.
yeah.
But it wouldn't matter if you bought a
yeah, cheap
classic
Yeah.
domain.
Yeah.
I meant
Domain's
template.
on the
We're
brain.
not buying any more domain.
I meant template, but domain came in front.
Yeah, if it's just like, I'm just paying for the design work. I
Yeah.
mean, it'd still be cheaper than, say a pair
Hypebeast
of
shoes,
hype
yeah.
B shoes,
So
what I mean?
like if you spent like $80 or whatever on a all white Air Force one,
Right, yeah, exactly.
and then got that thing painted.
Yeah, even if it was 200, it's $280 for a pair of shoes.
Damn, you would pay $200 for
Well,
the
maybe
painting.
okay, so it's 100. I don't know how much it costs.
No,
I don't
listen,
know.
$100
you
bucks,
don't
let's
know.
say.
It's
Listen.
expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
How
This is-
expensive?
Well, we're Jewish, so
That is true.
We get
1%,
a discount.
Yeah, 1%.
We get a
Israeli.
discount.
Number one, you're not Jewish, and number two,
Come on,
Polish
Don't
Jew.
tell him that.
That's fair.
whatever. You know what? Price it out. You're going to be surprised how
All
much.
right. Does anyone
because-
in the chat know? Super chat us with
That is so Jewish.
Oh man!
All right. Well,
I
it
started
was a
this
good
podcast.
night. All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching.
I need to pay
We're
for the
out.
damn shoes. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, Daddy, give us some new shoes.
We got the otter fun going. We got the wine fun going.
Oh
Goated.
yeah, I'm excited for those otters. I've been doing research.
Have you been?
Oh yeah,
They're so good.
So
They're
many.
so good. Otters are so good.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, we had Drogo out today. Were you around when we had Drogo out?
No, but I saw the behind the scenes.
He's doing so good now. He's doing so much better. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of just like training everything. You just have to train him to understand that he comes out and that it's a positive experience. And then,
Totally.
so.
Yeah,
Let's see.
good for him.
Well, Mike, did Mike say something about
Yeah,
shoes?
Mike says,
What's up,
he
shoes?
says, oh, snap, wine night. I got
up, baby?
ciders on deck once I get off work. Hope y'all are doing well today. Anyone turning into the new rover landing on Mars tomorrow?
I didn't even
Whoa.
know.
Didn't know, but I will
was.
tune in.
I will. That sounds cool. I love space shit.
There's a few things I want to talk about. This.
Spaceships, I mean, spaceships.
I'll just,
Ships, ships, shits, whatever.
that'll be fun. We gotta watch that for real though. Like I didn't even know what company is sending their
I'm sure it's NASA.
NASA. Okay.
Yeah, the rovers
I
are
think-
usually
yeah,
NASA.
NASA.
So.
That's
NASA.
sweet. I've never had a hard cider. Have you?
Yes, I
You
actually have. Yeah, we went
you like it?
when we went to the wine sipping event in Traverse City a couple years ago when I was drinking.
Sure. Or Blake's too. The
Yeah, that's
cider
right.
mill
Yeah,
by
yeah.
us.
That's right,
They've
but
got
I
the
got
hard
a growl.
ciders,
Remember,
too.
we got a couple growlers when I used to have a drink every now and then. I used to
If
love
you
it.
if you like apple cider or apple juice, then
But
you'll like
there's
it.
a problem.
What's
Noah
the problem?
has some issues with apple cider.
Moderation.
Yeah. If I
Yeah.
drink too much, I have
Explosive.
squirts. I have
Yeah.
squirts.
Explosives.
Squirts out the butt.
So
Yeah.
it probably will be similar with the hard cider, but you just gotta. I mean, it'll be good though because at least you'll get a buzz.
And then it comes right out.
Yeah, exactly.
and then it's just,
So-
yeah.
No hangover.
Right.
no
Whereas
hangover.
apple
Bad.
juice, what do you get? Just the shit.
Just the shits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, babe. I'm lucky that I don't have like digestive issues. Thankfully, you have a lot of digestive issues, but I can
Yeah.
eat pretty much anything. Like even hot food doesn't bother me, anything like that. So I'm pretty fortunate.
Yeah, I poop a lot for sure. I mean, I don't know what you want me to go with this. I mean, I poop a lot.
All right, so this podcast is going down the hill right now.
Hang on, y'all.
I saw this thing. You know, I know this. You know me. I don't like talking about poop or farts. I'm not one of those guys.
Even how you say it sounds so
I don't
I
like
know
it.
it's like
poop. Oh, poopy in 40s.
Yeah, the excrement. I don't like talking about that stuff. I don't know why. You know, I'm like Kim Jong Un. You know.
Don't poop.
No poopy. But I saw this thing on Instagram where this guy was like this supplement or whatever, and it said that you should go 4 times a day.
4 times. Whoa,
4 times.
That's a lot.
Okay, now let me.
But
tell
he
you
said
something.
not juicy.
I was just gonna say there's are we going here? Because like,
I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
Let me go.
I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
Yeah, you go.
throw out. So this is the thing. It could only even be once a day, but a good healthy poop should be solid and like the whole size of your forearm.
Jesus. All right, let's
If you
move
get
on,
it out
please.
in one, then you only need one a day. But
Please,
that's what they
let's go.
say.
Let's move on.
The other day, I was constipated.
Oh Jesus, I'm so sorry.
So I made a quesadilla, right? I made a chicken parm quesadilla.
yeah.
Oh, you did the
Jeez.
parm.
And I made it with a whole bag of cheese.
Oh, yeah, I remember this day.
That should go constipated.
So I
yeah.
was constipated for about 2 days, 3
Oh,
days.
God.
And then what?
And the day that I finally was unconstipated, I
Unconstipated.
woke up at 2 a.m, thinking I was about to poop my pants in my bed. So that's how my day started.
Yeah.
I run to the bathroom, boom, get my business done. Throughout the course of that day,
boom.
5 times.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
so I
Well,
disagree.
yeah, you had a few days worth in there.
and that's
Jeez,
and I
dude.
think that's where I'm trying to get is like I disagree with the 4 times a day unless you've been constipated for a few days prior.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see
if
you
there's
next
any
Wednesday.
like
We'll see you next
lower
Wednesday.
GI doctors out there that want to like
Yeah, back
comment
that up.
and
Chime
tell
in a
us,
little
like,
bit.
If you want to super chat us,
Yeah, super chat and let us know. What
Give
you
us
think.
some
if you're a
knowledge.
lower GI guy, you should be able to super chat us. You know what I mean? You're a doctor. Come on. Don't be greedy.
Kevin plays through $1 right before the podcast just for love. Appreciate
Oh,
you,
thank
man.
you so
Thanks,
much.
Kevin.
Appreciate it. That's
Thanks,
before.
Kev.
That's really nice. Before
That was a
you know.
preemptive one.
Yeah, because remember, I hate to even say this because
Okay,
obviously
what?
we appreciate people super chatting us because
course.
it
Absolutely.
pays the bills and you know does our. Although we're probably going to be in debt with this podcast for the next 5 years because we spent so much money on everything. But the one time when we were, you know, we obviously are going to be switching over. Well, I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
going
all
on
right.
here?
We're working on maybe switching back over to the what is it called? TriCaster, so that we can do Zoom calls and different things
Oh,
like this.
God.
I know. I'm
Yeah, I
already
know.
ready.
All
I
right.
know, but we're working on it. But we did
Cheers.
do a couple.
Exactly. No cups, just straight out the bottle.
But we did do when we did our couple podcasts that were you know, like we couldn't get it to work.
Shit
And
show?
we just were like, all right, we're done. We're not doing a podcast tonight because this TriCaster doesn't work. We did have some super chats, unfortunately. Remember that, Jay? We had
Yep.
we have some, and it was like we're not on. We didn't go live.
help
so,
you.
Yeah, so thank you for whoever that was.
I don't want to do that
Why?
because you don't understand how anxiety free our
Well,
life.
I think that once we have it dialed in, though, it's a totally different
God.
story.
You know
Maybe
what?
okay. Maybe we do like a practice.
Oh no, no. Listen, we're gonna practice for weeks before we do it.
Yeah.
I'm saying like
on an off-base
Yeah,
location.
yeah. No. It's gonna be here, but we aren't
no,
going
no,
to do. Yeah,
not on our channels.
No,
Is what
no.
I'm saying.
we're gonna do it on like Jay's
My channel, yeah.
Jay's
Yeah,
channel.
yeah. I was gonna say you can even practice. We could practice on my channel or something.
Yeah,
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
Okay, so everyone subscribe to Lori Barczyk on YouTube.
I hate that.
How many
thing.
subscribers do you have?
I don't know.
Why don't you check? I'm
I
interested
mean, she
much in this.
posts
I
so,
can't even
so much
remember.
content.
She's
that
never posted anything on there.
I'd be surprised if you didn't have 1 million.
Is it right here?
Yep, click your channel, the first one
I
right
don't
there.
even know how to find it.
Holy shit. She has 138.
Yeah, 138. You haven't even done anything.
Yeah, people
What do you
just search
mean?
her.
Like I do a lot.
Yeah, right. So Jay and Noah, I don't know if you heard this, but Lori, Locked and Lori might be coming to the podcast.
No way.
Says who? That's
What?
Mom's decision.
She said she was thinking about doing a podcast.
She
But
looks
she's-
confused
But I
about
will
this.
say this, Jay. I'm sorry to inform you, you're not going to be involved. Which I'm
fine.
sure you're happy
like-
because
Yeah.
because you're like, good. Now I don't have to be here another night. But she said she wants a female.
Oh yeah, we did have
co-host.
This conversation.
Operator.
So
Interesting.
so you're gonna have to teach someone how to run the board.
She
Did mention Maria, by the way.
Dude, that would be hysterical.
So
be good. Y'all can talk shit.
But she doesn't know because she's like, do I want to have another night of having to be here late?
Yeah, that's my problem.
I know.
But I mean, I think it could.
But
be
then I
good.
go, if I do it, do I just maybe not do it live? Because then I can do it whenever. Like
There's
different.
What would you talk about? All right, let's just wait a second. Hang on a second. Let me just start.
Jesus.
Let me stop.
We stop and then start.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Noah. Let's go. And welcome to the Locked and Lori show. Go.
Number one, that would not be called that.
Go.
Go what?
Just pretend like we're going.
No, I'm not
And this
gonna
is
pretend.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to, come on. You
No,
need
we're
a
not
little
go-
something.
Yeah, we're
You
not.
know what I
gonna
mean?
do
Maybe
this.
like a fucking.
I have different thoughts and different ideas. Do I know what would work or what I would feel like? I don't know if it would just be about. See, I don't think it would be. Well, honestly, not about quilting, but maybe it would be about
Crafts.
talking about different things, like different things that people
Like,
enjoy
That's a
doing.
good start.
That's a good.
That's a really good start.
What we do too.
I like
we
that.
do. We talk about different
And
things
this
too.
is why it won't happen, and I will not have you on it.
Interesting. Talking about different things. That's really interesting. I would like to tune into that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a formula for success.
I think so. Because if we talked about the same thing every time
you,
for
fuck you.
every podcast, you wouldn't go very far, I don't think.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's good.
Talking about what different things that people enjoy, like what people do in their free time, like different. I don't know. I've got.
You put her on the spot.
I know.
Sorry, Lori.
And honestly, I'm tired. I don't even fucking know.
I would talk about different things that people would enjoy. I love you, Lori, so much. You're
Yeah,
the
well, I
best.
fucking hate you right now.
You're the best. Have some more wine.
Talk about.
Honestly, this is the thing. I know if I decided to do a podcast, it would get way more ratings than anything you guys do. It would blow you guys out of the water, and I feel bad. Like I wouldn't want to do that to you.
You know, I don't know that you're that far
do it.
off, though. To be totally honest with you.
As much as you
Yeah.
like to try to cap on me or whatever, the truth is I do have
You're
a
not-
much better personality than you.
You're not wrong.
You're
I
not
mean,
wrong,
my
man.
podcast literally gets more dislikes than likes. So. But hey, at least they're part
You
of a
just
like
gotta,
system.
exactly. You got to just keep going.
Yeah, look at Jake Paul. He's the same way.
Does he really?
I
Does
don't
his
know.
post get more dislikes
Oh my
than likes?
gosh, yeah, he'll get like 100,000 dislikes, and 50,000 likes on a shit. I mean, like
That's awesome.
it's bad.
It almost
know the
is
mo-
like at that point, that's what keeps you going, right?
Yeah.
You get enough haters, it becomes love.
Exactly.
You know the biggest dislike video on YouTube?
What's that?
Baby by Justin Bieber.
It's true.
Can we get a
Really?
current dislike
But
count
wasn't
on
that
this?
wasn't that like a hey, everyone go dislike this though, even though you know,
I don't believe so. I think
or
it was just
people
natural.
really
People
hated
just
it
hated
that
Justin
much.
Bieber
It's just
a lot.
natural.
Oh,
it's gonna
God.
have to be car-
So it's
Give it a
got
second.
2.4 billion
Just want to make
views.
sure, obviously.
2.4 billion, yeah.
12 million dislikes.
Make sure you pause that
Wait a
right now,
minute.
please. Yeah, thank you.
I thought it would have
Well,
more
volume's off,
dislikes
too.
than that. It has more
12
likes than
it's
likes.
12 million
12
dislikes.
million
So that-
dislikes. That's a lot.
So
Yeah,
that
not
was
enough.
fact checked. That was wrong.
Yeah,
Well, we don't know that. It could be right.
yeah,
As long as we say it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah,
was
you
gonna
just
check.
can't look. See, you can't look shit up. You just got to
Holy
say
sh-
the facts.
Yo, our Jewish chats have been going through the roof. Do we want to hit some?
Yeah, let's hit some chats, man.
Let's do
appreciate
it.
you guys.
Thank you
super
guys so
chatting us. I
much.
appreciate you. I hope there's some proctologists out there that are super
Could help us
chatting.
out a little bit.
Holy shit! They've been crushing. We gotta catch up.
I
I know.
We gotta catch up.
We're never
Silver
getting there.
Silver Cash through $5 says, "Let's make today awesome."
Hey, thanks,
Hey.
Silver Cash, man. You've been great to us
Already
all,
know
so
the
we
vibes.
appreciate
Hope you
Silver
enjoy this
Cash.
vlog.
Yeah, enjoy the vlog.
Yeah, please.
Enjoy
Long
the vlog. Speaking of vlog, V-Dog.
V-Dog
Hey.
says a shoe with Ivy's print on it would be epic. It would fit your style and embody the representation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like an Ivy shoe, stuff like that. I just think it'd be cooler than wearing, some generic, freaking
know what
whatever,
Yeah, I think you can do this. I think you can get, because obviously a lot of shoes make a base white.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So it doesn't. You don't have to just get the same shoe for
Yeah.
every design. You
No,
can get
absolutely. Yeah, you
Do
can
Vans one week.
get
you know,
some Chucks another week,
Yeah.
whatever. I think
some
I think-
Adidas.
Yeah, I think you could do a lot of stuff, and I think it would be cool to, like I said,
agree.
maybe give away, a couple pair here and there.
Sure.
Yeah, Perdita
It
Adidas.
Yeah.
I agree,
Oh
dude.
my God, Perdita Adidas.
Yeah.
It's Adidas. It's
Adidas.
It's Adidas.
Adidas.
Anyway, so yeah.
Perdidas?
Perdita Adidas.
There's another one that's been crushing the super chats lately.
Simple.
Mr. Simpleman, he
What's up,
says,
baby?
sorry I missed out on the last podcast. It was really cool to see in Saturday's vlog the home video of Steve Irwin you were talking about in the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it is really cool to, that was my friend Brad at Brad's World out in Oregon. He was friends with, obviously Terry grew up in Oregon outside of Portland. And she used to go to Brad's place before she met Steve. And she always loved the animals. And then when Steve and her got together, when they would come back and visit the in-laws in Oregon, they would go to Brad's World. So he had like hours of Steve Irwin home video, just with him with a camcorder. And for a long time, we were trying to negotiate how I could get all of the footage to use. And he ended up letting me use a couple little clips, but he wouldn't let me use the rest of the clips, which is a bummer because it's not like he's ever going to do anything with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be nice for people to have seen. I mean, there was like a spot where they were shooting behind the scenes of an Animal Planet, like his Croc Hunter's first season. There was an episode shot at Brad's World. And he was working with a big Burmese python, and he had like the behind the scenes with the camera guys there and all. It was just really cool to see like, that side of it, and again, much like you guys know, like, there's a difference between on camera and off camera.
Of course.
And it was very similar with Steve. Like on camera, he was over the top, but yet when the camera was off, he was so much more subdued. And I liked seeing that side of him. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, I'm glad you liked
And
that.
you got to use some of that in your vlog?
Yeah, not in the vlog. I think it was, Jay. Was it?
I used
it
a
was
little-
Snake Bites,
I used a
right?
little clip
Well, no,
in-
yeah, but did you get it from Snake Bites or did you get it from something else?
I think I got it. I think I just found it somewhere living on the internet. I think I just typed in Brad's World and it popped up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I thought maybe you had gotten it from one of our
Snake
videos.
Bites ones?
I
Okay.
think it was a Snake Bite one that we used it. Yeah.
What was he doing in the vlog?
Well, did you do the one with the Pygmy Rattler?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I
just
can't
made
remember.
Oddly, that's weird that you use the same exact one, I guess, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
So what it was is I was able to sit on in this little room on the floor, the exact same spot that this home video of Steve played with this Pygmy Rattler. Now, it wasn't the same Pygmy Rattler, but it was a Pygmy Rattler.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I was able to sit in the Snake Bites episode. I did that, which was really cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was just kind of nostalgic, to know that Steve was right there in the same spot, playing with the same type of snake, and I didn't do like word for word verbatim, but I kind of did a little bit of it.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Heidi says, Daddy Shoe Fund. Hey, Brian and fam, sending much love from a very warm and sunny South Africa. Can't wait to see you guys in September or May.
Yeah. I was chatting with Heidi the other day just about, let's hope that by May we could travel there. But if not, she's going to come over for September.
Sweet.
So that would be really dope.
For the 3-year anniversary.
For the 3-year anniversary, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Maybe.
What's that?
No. Lori says no. I was thinking maybe
No.
that would be our grand opening for
No.
3.0.
What the hell? You
Hell
trying
to the
kill
no.
us?
It's not even possible.
Very possible.
I don't think it is possible either, honestly.
No.
Not by then. You think it's possible to do all that?
All things are possible
Nope.
with Christ.
No, they're not.
It's
No, they're not.
They're not?
The only thing that's going to be possible with Christ, if that's trying to happen, is you going in the grave.
Yeah, that's true.
so you got about 6 months
6 months.
to
That gets
do all that.
easy. Easy.
I would
I could do it in 3.
Okay.
I could do it in 3.
I'll be watching.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so but let's move on from that.
You got
that
6
thought.
months to finish his basement. How's that?
That is true. That
Yeah,
is
and
true.
it's
I'm
not
going to need
done.
every minute of it.
Exactly. So let's just,
Now the basement's almost done.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about? it's almost done, isn't it?
No.
I mean, if there was a scale of 0 to 100, it's probably 60.
60? It's 85.
No.
85.
What do I have left?
Interesting statistics.
I have to put an arcade game. We got electric getting done tonight. You want me to put up some crown molding, which I think was a great idea.
Flooring.
The flooring will be easy. That'll take me an hour and a half max to do that. We're moving this one wall. That'll
Tools.
take a little bit. Tools do need to get out. And that's it.
And then
Well,
the whole.
And then the whole new Caledonia room,
Yeah.
which is going to be a big, big job.
Yeah.
That'll take me a month. So
there's
I'm-
still, I'd say 60.
60. We're about 60.
Well, I wasn't counting the New Caledonia room in the.
Oh,
So
it's
you're
all
right,
part
probably
of the
60.
basement.
50.
So
We're down
focus.
50.
No,
Focus.
65.
Focus on the
Okay,
here and
let's go.
now.
Mike says, shot you guys the link for NASA stream on IG. I
that's
dig
what's up.
shoes, but not a real sneakerhead. Have a couple dozen designer sunglasses, though, so I get it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have those ones Noah was sporting
Future
last
Mike.
week? Yeah.
Happiness.
Ain't on that
God.
Nobody
level.
has that.
Ain't
No
on
one
that
has
level.
those.
Happiness goggles.
Yeah,
I had to take
those
them
things
off.
Sold off.
Noah's living in
Sold off.
2035.
I was a little manic. I had
too
them on.
happy?
I was too happy. I was manic. I was giving away money. I was rubbing people's feet. It was weird.
Wow.
I had to take them off.
Mike was the one that told us about the crash of the SpaceX
yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
So Mike's
He's a big
space
space.
head. He's a space
He's a
head.
space dude.
Space
I like
cadet.
space stuff.
Space shit.
I really do. As a matter of fact, Mike will love our new space snake design, won't he?
Yeah, if you release it,
Oh, it's getting released.
well then he'll love it.
Yeah, Mike, you gotta get the space.
What was it?
snake.
Space sperm, right?
No, snake. Space
Oh.
snake.
Oh, space snake.
No sperm.
Sorry.
Snake. Do you like the design?
Yeah, I love it.
Good.
What's going on?
I know.
Cody,
Yeah.
Cody says, woohoo, favorite night of the week. It's always a blast chilling with Brian, Lori, Noah, and Jay. Have
Hey,
a great
Cody.
evening.
Thanks, Cody. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you, man.
Listen, I want to talk to Cody real quick, real personal. Okay,
All right, Cody. Get ready.
Cody. So you think he's an adult, right? He's super chatting.
Yeah, I would think so. Over 18.
Don't you think that Cody is more of a children's name?
Well, you
And
think
that
like
he
once
should
you hit
upgrade.
18, you upgrade?
He needs to
Yeah,
upgrade.
there's a couple names like that.
It is. That's a
You haven't
weird
met an
name
adult one.
because it's just the name. It's not a shortened version like Bobby.
Right.
That
Yeah.
is short for Bob or Robert.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
something
trying
like
to think
that.
if I know any
like
adult
Cody.
Cody.
Is
You don't.
just
You don't.
And that's what I mean. Can we make
Cody.
one right now, an adult version of Cody that he can use from now on?
Like
Codiacin
unless
or-
it's
corrugate?
cut down from Dakota.
Colgate.
Colgate?
Oh,
Maybe
Col-
you could cut
Dakota.
Dakota down
yeah,
to
freshman
Cody.
strip.
I like
Dakota-
that. I don't
Dakota?
mind that.
Dakota?
Cody, your new name's Dakota.
Okay, Dakota.
Oh, thanks, Dakota, for the super
What's
chat.
Dakota's last name?
Nicholas. Nicholas.
All right.
Dakota
got-
Nicholas.
So he's got
He's
two
got two
names.
first
Yeah, two
names.
first names.
Awesome.
You could always go by Nicholas too, Cody.
Nicholas.
Or you could
Dakota.
just keep Cody.
But we recommend the upgrade.
Yeah, now it's like he's like, I'm done with you, family. We love you, Cody, and I like
Yeah,
your
Dakota.
name, Cody. I like your name, Cody.
Dakota.
Appreciate the support, Dakota.
Emily says, Noah, I suffer from IBS, so I feel
Oh my
your pain.
God.
Soulmates.
Oh my
Soulmates.
God.
Let me
Good.
come wipe that ass, girl. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Dying for that. Bring it over here.
Oh my gosh, please help me. Please help me.
Wipe that ass, girl.
Well, I hope that you get a handle on that.
Oh, I
Bo-
will.
both.
I'll get two. I'll get two hands, one for support.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, come on. my
Jordan
stomach
says,
is starting to
hey,
fill up.
Barczykism fam and Jay, when are you going to start the Bella Bananas merch again?
So
Guess what?
When is that?
I would say, I think maybe tomorrow might be the first day that we'll see it, or the next day. One of the other.
Yeah, by the end of the week we'll have Bella Birch. Bella
Birch.
Birch.
Bella
Bella
Birch.
Birch. And we've got a lot of announcements
Things.
coming when it comes to merch. So
Stay tuned.
be aware because merch is
Beware.
beware. No, because I'm super excited about this. I'll be honest with you, it's something that I'm really happy about. The coloring book did amazing, by the way. I mean, thank you guys for anyone that didn't know we put out a coloring book that's really more like a comic book. That's a coloring book. It's really amazing.
I agree.
Our friends that did it did an unbelievable job for volume 1. I don't know if we're doing a volume 2. It'd be awesome if we did. It's a lot of work, though. I don't know how long it could possibly have taken them. It must.
I mean, they
have taken them
crushed that out. It seemed quick,
fast.
but who knows if they were working on it before
Yeah, they might
told
have been
you.
they might have been working on it for months. I have no idea.
Here's one thing to think about is since it is not colored in, that probably takes it frees a lot of time.
Yeah, because they
Frees
don't
a
have
lot
to.
of time.
Yeah, I would think. I don't know how to do that stuff.
don't
So
either.
I don't know.
But
how
I would
much time
imagine.
it's got to save some time for sure.
Yeah.
But the concepts and the drawings and stuff like that was
So
pretty
good.
amazing. So that went great. And so yeah, a lot of merch stuff coming up down the pike. So stay tuned,
Stay tuned.
for a lot to talk about there.
Silver Cash says, love the super chats. You replied to a comment I had placed 5 years ago, and I've been addicted ever since. I watch Always Evolving Pythons, Nerd, and yours every day.
Well, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate you, man. And those are good people. That's good company to have, man. I love Nerd. I love Miguel. So good. I'm glad that you're watching good people.
Marcel says, hi, Brian. I watch all the time. I'm a 25-year-old respiratory therapist, finally starting to work with animals and breeding reptiles as my dream business. Yours and Lori are true inspiration. Albino live? Albino live?
Albino live.
Well, I tell you what, that's
Maybe
it's
that's
a good. It's probably a
what's going on.
great time to be a respiratory therapist, right? I mean, like business
Killing
must be
it.
really good right now. God bless you. So yeah, but no, it's thank you, and if we can ever help, obviously let us know. I mean, we'd love to help you with your dreams.
Let us know a couple breathing treatments that we can do to
Man,
stay
I've been
healthy.
getting into this soma breathing.
What's this? I want to hear about it.
Soma breathing
What
is
is
so good. It's like an ancient breathing thing where you basically.
Yeah, do it for us.
Okay, so first you breathe in 2, breathe out 4, without no pause. In, 2, out 4. And then you
Wait,
do that.
you didn't do it.
Well, it doesn't matter. The point is you do it for like 30, 40 seconds or something like that, and then you blow out, and it's very similar to Wim Hof.
Yeah, I was
But
just thinking that.
it's a little different. It's like Wim Hof basically really put his breathing technique together from a few different breathing techniques, including the soma breathing. And then you hold your breath for 1.5 minutes and the out breath. And then after that, you breathe in one big breath and you hold another minute. And I haven't been able to do it. You know, I mean, I get like maybe 45 seconds to a minute the first time, and then maybe 30, 40 seconds. Well, I'm going to keep building myself up to it. But the whole idea is that it, number one, it calms your parasympathetic nervous system. And 2, when you're doing that, it's really interesting. And if you do it longer periods of time, like if you do it for months and years, like when you're doing it, it's much like Noah and I played hockey last night. You know, when you're playing hockey or when you're doing a breathing technique that's so intensive, and it's resetting your nervous system as well, is that you don't think of anything else, right? You can't think of stress or anxiety or anything, or anything. You're just thinking about survival, right?
Yeah.
Because you're pushing all your breath out, and then you just got to concentrate on not dying. You know, and it really is very freeing. I mean, like when you get like maybe 30, 40 seconds into not breathing, it's euphoric. You know what I mean? It's like this really euphoric thing. So I've been getting into this breathing technique.
That's interesting. It reminds me of, it's similar to what David Blaine does for his holding his breath.
Exact same thing. 100%.
I forgot what it does, but like I think it clears a type of chemical compound.
Yeah, no, it like detoxes the carbon dioxide out of your body 100%, and then you become like completely oxygen rich.
More oxygenated.
And you so you can hold your breath for a longer period of time. And David Blaine's a little bit different technique as well. And you know, he claims that he could take mom right now and you could hold your breath for 5 minutes. Within 15 minutes of him teaching you can hold your breath for 5 minutes.
And I believe it.
You know, and that's what's crazy is that used to be like the threshold of 5 minutes. Like you know, like no one could hold their breath for 5 minutes, and he claims he can teach anyone to hold their breath for 5 minutes within 15 minutes.
Have you ever gotten held under the water when you're like drowning?
Jeez, no, that's my nightmare.
God.
When I was young, yeah.
Yeah,
when we were
exactly,
like
same.
kids and stuff swimming, that's
Got stuck
happened to
under
me.
somebody's raft.
Oh my God, that's
Which-
the worst.
exactly.
Or when
There
they're
was this-
holding you down on purpose, like they're like, you're like drowning, you're like, he's drowning.
There was this
What the fuck's wrong with kids?
There was this movie back when I was a kid called The Legacy.
Yeah.
And it was all about like these kids that were inheriting their parents' big, you know, whatever, but they were all, and slowly they're all being killed off or whatever. But
Nice.
the one is the guy dives into the in-ground pool, and when he comes up, there's like a layer of glass and he can't get up. You know what I mean? And that's a nightmare. Ooh. That's why these people
That's
that dive
weird.
under the ice, they're
Scary.
crazy, man. They're nuts.
Yeah, have you
know?
seen the ones where they like cut a hole and then
Yeah. And then they can't find the hole.
meters away they'll cut another hole
Yeah.
and then they'll try to swim to the other hole?
Yeah, and then they lose track of where they're at. And
The
then,
ones I watch, they make it, but
Oh,
I
I've
always
seen ones where they've lost track. That's
Yeah.
scary.
I
man.
always think like, yeah, what if you just die?
yeah, that would be it.
That'd
be
be
the
it.
end. That's good.
good talk. Little Bogus says, Lori, can I ditch the boys with Brian and buy an hour to drink wine with you? LOL.
Oh, I tell you what, that you could do that. We should probably offer that on the Rotarium. 1 hour drinking with Lori. You won't see any animals, but you're gonna be able to
Drunk as hell.
just hang out and get drunk.
Marcel says, Albano, olive pythons, lace monitors, and more to come. Me and my wife see you and Lori's teamwork as inspiring. Any advice? So that it didn't say albino love, it said albino olive.
Ah, I see what you're
Now
saying.
I
Gotcha.
get it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, keep going, and it is great when you have a team. You know, when you have a couple together. I mean, it can be challenging. You know, certainly. but it's good because you have a second person that has your same interest in mind, and that I know that again we've always just had our businesses together, so it's not like I would know what it would be like to run a business without Lori, but I couldn't imagine. I can tell you what, I would obviously never ever been very successful if it wasn't for Lori. So you that's the good thing. I guess that's maybe my biggest advice is make sure that you appreciate that.
Make sure you have the right woman. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, and appreciate her.
So,
if she's working
is
hard.
there a test that he can throw her in, or like a ringer? You know what I mean? Throw her through the ringer to make sure she's the one to bring this business to fruition.
Well, I think that no, I don't have a test, but I do think that if she, I will say this: if she agrees to everything he does, she's the wrong one.
That's a good. That's a test. It's a test.
Yeah.
That's
if you have two people that want to do the same thing, you're probably going to fail.
Yeah, yes, I was gonna say yes men are like never good,
right?
But in this case, yes woman. You can't have a yes woman.
No, you can't. Yeah. You got to have someone that sees the opposite. It doesn't have to always see the opposite. I mean, sometimes Lori can
offer a new point
of view.
Let's
say otters, for instance. It would be nice if Lori was like, "That's a great idea to get some otters,"
because it is.
But there are times that
Yeah, I think you're exactly right on that from the standpoint of, and we've seen
of otters. I know.
We've seen that time and time
great.
again.
Can you say this timestamp?
Where you have two people. I did not say otters.
Right there. I think you're exactly right
that
on that.
that have the same. I don't know how to put it.
It's almost like obsession. If you have two people that are like, I want to get every reptile I could possibly get.
Yes,
you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna be broke.
Yeah, because you need to have passion, but you also need to have that step back,
sensibility,
to think about it, and to exactly make each other think about the reality of all the situations.
Yeah, because if Lori always said yes to everything that I did, it would be terrible.
We'd never have anything.
Yeah, we'd never have anything.
You'd end up with so much and then nothing because
it'd be too overwhelming. And there's a lot of times where I'm very, very convinced that what I want to do is the right idea. And then, in hindsight, maybe months later, I realized that Lori was right. And if I would have done that, it would have been a horrible idea, But I will say, when you do, and I always say this about Lori, is that, when it makes sense, you always are on board. Sometimes you just want to make sure that it makes sense. So it's sometimes because I am I'm a creative tornado, meaning that
and pie in the sky and all of that.
Yeah, I always think everything's going to work out better than ever expected, and I always think that every idea can be done with little resistance. But I realize that that's not true. You can't do those things, and that's why I have a notebook with dozens of ideas of things that I want to do, and not all of them are practical.
We'll talk about that later.
I wonder if there's a way where, because it's weird that you haven't learned from mom, right? Because I would think that.
I think I have to some extent.
You have
a little bit,
okay.
But I mean, I have a little bit. I've been a little bit more or less, but I'm still always. I always say that I want to always be the essence of who I am. And although I've dealt with anxiety. I mean, life has had its ups and downs. I've been screwed over we've been screwed over more than probably most people ever would, and by friends and people that we entrusted. But I still want to keep the essence of who I am, which is a trusting person, an optimistic person, someone that does see things like it's all going to work out. I don't want to lose that. You know what I mean? To me, that's who makes me me. I talked about that with my therapist. I don't want my therapist to say, Brian, you need to stop being, this entrepreneurial guy that wants to achieve all this stuff, because then who am I? I don't want to lose who I am. This is who I am. Now, do I need to come back and find balance and make better decisions that won't cause my my mental health to be suffer? Of course, I got to do those things. But so that's where I've learned, but at the same time, I'm still going to always. You know how it is. You're like me in an ideal way. Sometimes you just are dry. I mean, the other day, right, Jay? We're sitting in the frickin' you were there too, and we're having a conversation, and out of nowhere, I just go, reptile powers activate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, out of nowhere, like, it had nothing to do
Yeah.
with anything. And it was just that an idea popped in my head,
Yep.
you know, reptile, you know, powers activate. And I just said it audibly because wasn't, you know, it just came out of my mouth. So
That's how creatives are, though.
So weird.
Constantly filled with stuff.
yeah, it's like sometimes
You were
it's-
just having a flashback to a kid.
Yeah.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
right. Well, that's what that was. No, that's exactly what it was. I was thinking of that. I don't know, and I thought that would make a great shirt. You know, like the Wonder Powers activated,
Yeah.
but Reptile Powers activated. You know, so and by the way, we already have that design already done. That was 2 or 3 days ago. The idea slipped out of my mind in the middle of a chat we were having, and now we have the design already. So.
There you go.
Yeah, it's definitely it's not a curse. I like it because I was talking to Jay about this. This might have been today. So much.
I think it
stuff,
was,
so
actually.
much stuff happens. But I was just saying I'm happy with the brain I have.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want it any other way because I just like being able to think of just the craziest shit, like very creative stuff and stuff that kind of seems useless in the grand scheme of things, but it's really not because life itself is pretty useless. There's
there's no bad
importance.
ideas, you know. I mean, it just some ideas don't work, but that doesn't mean make them a bad idea. Do you ever follow that unnecessary inventions guy?
Yeah, I do.
That's
On
some
TikTok,
great,
I've
that's
seen
some
him.
great shit.
What's
He's
he make?
great. He makes unnecessary inventions, you know, stuff that just doesn't make sense. Like that's who made David Dobrik the Mr. Deeds high C fruit punch fountain.
Yes.
He made him that. He also made a necklace that is made of plastic that you open up where you can store your chicken nuggets.
It's stuff like that.
Yeah, so when you're driving, you can store
No.
your chicken nuggets in a necklace, and then you just open up
Shut
one and just
up.
eat the nugget. Yeah,
That's
it's just like
awesome.
he just makes crazy, stupid stuff,
And that's-
and it's really fun, you know.
I totally agree. It's like when something can, from the outside, it's just so useless that it becomes useful.
Yeah, and I think that's what he does, and he's made a name for himself out of it, so it works out well.
Awesome.
Let Rose's Bird says, I get most of my motivation and inspiration when I watch YouTubers as they craft or create. It's just soothing. I would totally watch.
So there
She-
you
I
go.
think she was talking about
I think
podcasts,
she was talking about the Locked and Lord podcast.
Yeah, I was thinking
Probably not, because according to you guys, nobody would watch. So that's fine.
not
No,
at
Let
all what we
Rose's
said.
Burn would watch. You'd have at least one person.
It's not at all what we
That's
said.
good.
Wait, we got 2, actually. Silvercash
I-
says, Lori, I'd show love and support even if you talked about quilts and coffee and wine. Stay awesome.
See.
Those are and that's the thing,
That's two.
right? Those are 3 things that I love. So
Yeah. Now, I think that I've always said that I think that your personality is very appealing to people, you know?
Yeah, listen,
it's either off-putting or appealing.
Well,
depends on which
right,
side of
but,
the fence
but what
you're
have
on.
what have I said about entertainment? You know, I've said this a million times.
There's only 2
i.e. the
things.
Jake Paul is
Yeah.
a perfect example. You either want to be the guy that people want to go, or girl, people want to go and drink wine with or have a beer with and chit chat, or you want to be the person that someone wants to punch you in your fucking face, right? You know,
Yeah.
those are the 2 things you want to be.
Think about it. That's exactly what Justin Bieber is.
Right.
With that
It is,
baby
absolutely,
video.
Yeah.
All the
You
girls
either
loved
love
him.
Yeah.
And all the
guys
boys
wanted to punch him in
wanted
the
to punch
face.
him in the face.
Resented him.
And again, you have, you know, 2 really opposing things, say, with the Paul brothers even. You know,
Yeah.
Logan is the kind of like, hey, I'd like to hang out with that dude. He seems really cool, minus the Dead Forest thing. But you know, but then Jake is the guy that, you know, what a dick, you know, he's such a jerk. And realistically, it's all a sham anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know,
Yeah, it's
I
all
mean,
for the show.
you know,
Just like you're saying with earlier with Steve Irwin on and off camera.
right.
Same thing applies with them. I've necessarily haven't really been around them too much, but we can almost guarantee that they're probably different.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean they both are different off camera.
An
I've worked with
on-camera
both of them.
persona, yep.
I've worked with them both. Logan's I hate when Logan gets hate because I think he's a very wonderful person, and I think Jake is not the evil person that people you know make him out to be. But they have both crafted themselves to become, you know, multi-millionaires because of their persona.
Yep.
But that's what I think Lori brings. Like, you know, obviously we've been talking about in the vlog, and you guys that are listening right now will start to see a little bit of a change. We've been talking about making sure that Lori's in the vlog more, Noah's in the vlog more, you know.
You know what
stuff
I was?
like that.
I'm sorry. I was laughing because I was I was thinking about Jake Paul. Do you remember when he set a bonfire in his pool?
Oh, it almost burnt the whole
Neighborhood
neighborhood down.
down.
Oh, man.
Dude, the flames were going higher than his house.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
He had
Place with wildfires, right?
he had
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Smart.
those
I
guys
remember
did crazy
like
stuff,
when they
man.
were like when Jake
That was
Paul
the
was
Team
getting
10
them.
that was the original Team 10 house,
yeah.
yeah.
And then when Jake was getting all that hate, then
Yeah.
the fucking news bloopers
Yeah.
that were going on
Oh
were
my
crazy
God.
because there was like people tipping cars over.
Oh, yeah.
They would cut to the bonfire in the pool that was just roaring over.
Yeah,
They would just be like have him with the megaphone screaming like.
Oh,
I mean, you gotta admit it was. I mean, they were like teenagers back then, right? I mean,
Yeah,
early
yeah,
20s
yeah.
at the most.
I think Jake was
Probably
18,
teenager.
19, yeah.
And dude, he had so much power.
Yeah, no, those guys, listen, those guys are savvy as hell, man. They're still, you love them or hate
crazy.
them. I mean, they're denting the universe, you know, and you know, you
awesome.
can definitely, you know, say you wish they have a more positive message. Yeah, I think Logan does.
Yeah.
I think Logan has a pretty positive message. You know, but listen, that's the way celebrity is, right? You know, I mean, you either are going to have a good message or a bad message. The thing is again, what I've said this again, you want to be the guy that someone wants to hang out with, or you want to be the guy that you want to punch in the face. What you don't want to be is the guy that doesn't matter.
Meh.
It's like, oh, he seems like a decent guy. I don't know. Maybe he's all right.
Forgettable.
You know, because then you're forgettable. You don't want to be that. So Lori is the more edgy / you know, whatever.
Punch in
But
the
I was
face.
like, just say it.
Well, I've always
Which
said,
is fine because bring it on, especially days like this. Come on, line it up.
well, that's what I've said. You know, I mean, you're like the Kate and Kate +8. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know, yeah.
Fuck you.
See, exactly. My point is well taken. Then, no, but you're the one that doesn't.
I'm
take
not the
shit.
Karen, okay? So just stop.
No, I don't think she was Karen either. I don't think she was Karen. She was just very like wouldn't take shit from anybody and wasn't afraid to say anything and didn't have to be politically correct on everything. And that's why I've said if we ever did TV, you know, it doesn't work with like a show with me doesn't work.
Show with me doesn't work.
No, I think it does work. I
No.
think it's the only thing that works.
No.
I think the dynamic between the three of us are what could work in a reality type of show.
Nah, nobody wants to watch that shit.
I don't know. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
I mean, if it buys me a house, then fuck, I'll do it.
Bama says, hey, Brian, I was wondering if you got my email that I sent to info@bhb.
That would be a no. So I'm hoping that they'll forward it to me. I hope that you put like attention Brian on it, because if you didn't, it wouldn't come to me ever. If you did put attention Brian on it, hopefully they will send it to me. Normally they do. So but no, I have not got it. I'm sorry.
Emily says, Noah, I like your podcasts when they get a little dirty. It's
Ooh.
hilarious. I love
Well,
it.
Is this,
listen.
wait
Well,
a
you came to the
second,
right
is this the
place.
same one with the IBS?
Was this the?
No, I think it might
be. Oh shit! It went away.
No, wait, I got it on mine. Hold on.
No.
Listen, it get any pot. If you just let me talk it long enough, it gets dirty. The reason why it doesn't get too dirty on this is because I have to share the mic with two
Yes,
other people.
We try to cut that off.
Yeah, it is a shame.
It is
because
the same
It is a
person.
shame.
Yeah.
I feel definitely tamped down. I
It's
feel
IBS,
tainted.
baby.
It's
Yeah.
It can be frustrating at times because I just want to say what I want to say, but you know I have to please the children.
Yeah.
No, you have to respect the parents.
Yeah,
Respect the
parents. Yeah.
I mean,
there is a limit, yeah.
There
like
is.
so like when you're with your parents, you don't talk about wiping other girls' asses and whatever
Why?
else, you know.
I
Why?
mean, that's honestly, I draw the line there. I'm not even gonna say what not to say.
we've talked about
because,
way
like,
worse on this podcast.
Yeah.
And it's all recorded.
That is true.
We literally.
Well,
It
you
is-
do.
it's
you
coming
cross.
back on
you,
us,
you
you know.
do cross the line sometimes to where what's appropriate to say sitting next to your mother.
I think the line is malleable.
It's more of a squiggle. More of a
Yeah.
zigzag.
It's
more of a-
squiggle,
it's more of a
but there are
suggestion.
times, you know,
Suggested line.
there are times where okay, this is our life and this is our parenting. Like
Yeah.
the time that we went to the movies with our kids, and you said this is a great movie to watch with the kids.
Which one?
Oh my God, what was the?
It's called the This is the end.
Yes.
Oh,
with
stop.
the giant
Satan
penis.
cock.
Yes. The giant. Yeah.
Jonah
And-
Hill got
yes.
ass raped in that one.
Jonah Hill,
Yes,
yeah, by a
and I'm
demon.
sitting next to my children, going, "I can't believe."
How old were
that
you
I'm
when
sitting
that
here.
happened?
No more than 9 or 10.
Yo,
I had, in my
Let's see.
defense, like
No,
I had
let's
no
see. When did
idea.
that? Can you look
This
up?
is the end.
This is the end.
Release
When did that get released?
I did not know the extent of what this movie was
I don't think you were 9.
because I would have.
2013. So you're 13,
So I was
right?
13 because
So
we
you're
went the
13,
year
yeah,
it came
yeah.
out.
That's
Yeah,
good
it was
enough.
13.
That's
No,
It's not
it was
bad.
not.
It's
it was
PG-13.
very. Did you feel awkward sitting next to me with that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we laughed. We laughed, and Jade and I were like,
Yeah,
"What the fuck? Why were we with our
exactly.
parents?" Yeah, we definitely
Exactly.
said that. I remember.
It
that,
was
yeah.
very awkward. So
Yeah.
there are lines, but those
Yeah.
lines have been crossed and blurred over the years.
Yeah, especially after stuff like that. I mean, shit.
Yeah. And now you're an adult, so you know. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine.
13. Welcome to adult.
yeah.
It helped
We're good.
me.
We don't have to have the sex
It
talk
helped
now,
you.
right?
Yeah, Jonah Hill gave it to you.
Jonah. That's one of the things I love about Jonah. Speaking of Jonah, man, do you see he's ripped again, right?
Jonah Hill's
No.
ripped again.
Yeah, he went like from like skinny to fat to
shredded
now
again?
shredded. Now more shredded than ever.
That's my
Really?
cycle.
Why don't you look up the recent picture of Jonah Hill?
Yeah, let's see how ripped
I,
this guy
I
is.
hope I didn't get
Watch him, like,
frickin-
Watch him be fat
clickbaited.
still.
I know, right?
I hope I didn't get
He's
that
got
beta.
those fake abs.
Oh yeah, look how skinny he
You
is.
talking about this? Like I don't
No,
know.
see that
can't
picture
tell.
up on the right with
This
the,
one?
the back? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
pretty
yeah, look
skinny
at
there.
that, dude.
Holy shit, look how
Oh, that was
big he was on the left.
that was the War Dogs days, wasn't it?
Yeah, about War Dogs. Yeah, that area.
He was like that big.
but I mean, he's
Yeah,
that's
I mean
good
that's
for him, man.
he's like half a person in that
yeah, good
compared
for
to
him.
the.
He's done this twice now, but this
could
time
roll
he seems
him.
to like he's like more built now, like
Oh.
he's been working out.
I wonder
or
how
something.
hard you'd have to push him for him to roll back then. You know what I mean? Because he
Right.
looks very ball shaped.
Your center of gravity is kind of off where you figure it wouldn't
Listen.
probably take much. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Roll him down the hill.
Kyle says, first time catching you guys live. Binge this whole pod at work, and I think you guys are awesome, man. Keep the vids coming. Much love from Huntington Beach, California.
Thank you, man. Love
Hey,
Huntington Beach, by the way.
Kyle, get
Of course,
out
got
of there.
Got the Huntington Beach bad boy there, you know.
What the hell is he doing living on the coast like that? Don't
I
you know there's a
love Huntington.
fault line?
Living his best life.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
flood a coming,
beautiful out
boy.
there, man.
Listen,
fall
to
off.
live in paradise, there's cost.
Oh
That's
shit!
true.
Listen to
It's
this.
not
Jay,
paradise.
what did Jason have to say?
Jason says, what's up, reptile fan? Thoughts going out to all the southern breeders and keepers fighting this crazy winter
Yeah.
weather. Stay safe.
Yeah, so a couple things here. You know, do you know what's going on with that? I guess a
I
bunch of
did
southern
see
people are like
out of
really,
power.
yeah.
Oh,
and
it's
that-
bad,
and that's
dude.
scary.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
I wish there was something that we could do to help. I mean, if there is anything, if anyone knows, let us know what we could do because obviously that's like the worst case scenario.
Yeah,
for
when
anybody.
that kind of weather hits in places where it doesn't normally hit, you're just not
Their
prepared.
houses aren't
for
even
it.
insulated.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like,
You're just
what?
not
Yeah, and you're
prepared.
just not prepared at all. And yeah, that's just it's scary, you know.
Yeah.
So
living where
so-
we do, like we literally plan and prepare because it's
Yeah.
always a possibility.
Yeah.
But
Right. But what I was going to say, and again, obviously that's a sobering thing there, but I was going to say that, you know, how I've always messed up. I always get messed up. And everyone knows because I'm slightly dyslexic. I'll go mixed morphology or morph mixology.
Yeah.
Well, someone started a mixed morphology page.
No, so
Because
you're
of that.
shouting all these people
I don't know.
out.
I don't know if it's because of that or not. Because he was like, I just saw a post from Jason going a little too close or something like that.
Okay.
And it's probably because of me because
well,
I'm the one that
listen,
says
it's no different than way back in the day. Like obviously we've been BHB
Yeah.
forever. Remember BRB?
Yeah, there's a new
Came
one.
up.
There's a new one now.
BH
like
reptiles,
yeah, like
right?
yeah, like BH reptiles or something.
Yeah,
like
I've
that
seen
now.
it.
Yeah,
So it's
think-
like we feel you. Like
I think I saw another BHB too.
yeah. It could be. I mean, who knows?
Just
Do you
like
remember there was this
big hairy
company in Europe that was like prehistoric pets, and then there was another one that was Mike Wilbanks reptiles. Literally,
Shut up.
Like literally, like
That's like Toys R
that's
Us.
like that's
Yeah.
you can't literally take the
But
man's
no, but even
name.
the prehistoric pets like was his logo. It wasn't like just the name; it was his
This
logo.
is like Chinese shit.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to
I'll
just clone
I'll just
their
take
shit.
over their name and just pretend like I'm them. You know, so yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah.
Jessica says, can't wait to see you guys in May. And hashtag Potters Dirty 30.
Ooh, it's gonna get crazy.
Bring
It's
it
gonna get
dirty
crazy.
over here,
Dirty
girl.
30, man.
Shit.
You know,
Cross the line. Cross the state line.
Noah's got a VIP.
Yeah, bring it down to the VIP room.
Oh Lord, I'm not saying anything.
Who said? Who said? Was it you, Jay, that said no fucking on the couches?
Yeah, I did say that.
We put the couches and he's like,
Tell-
no fucking on the couches.
Tell young Jay that.
Yeah.
He's the only one that'd be doing that.
I
shit.
know. Yeah, we're gonna find young. Yeah, Jay
Yeah,
the
he's gonna be
entertainer's gonna be down here like
Juggling.
Yeah.
Juggling a
Yeah.
couple
Come on
things.
down here.
Come on, we can fit one more. One more down here. It's big enough
Oh
for
my
us.
god.
Oh shit! Crystal says, "Hi everyone, sending love from Guadalajara, Mexico."
Ooh.
Ah, man,
That's my
cool.
girl.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a
We gotta
crazy
get
place
down.
over there. Good
We're
luck.
excited to get back to Mexico.
You know, I watch
As soon as
their
we can.
I watch their football club often. For some reason, it's usually on around midday for us.
Really?
So
Okay.
I'll throw on a little
Yeah.
Guadalajara.
I think about Mexico almost every day. I really do.
Guadalajara.
You guys, you know this, and you know this, but the people probably don't know.
What's that?
I like buy shampoo from a resort from Mexico.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I like the smell. It reminds me of being in Mexico.
Yeah.
The smell of the shampoo. So every day I think of Mexico because I smell the shampoo.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
and I bought a gallon. Of
Shut the fuck
I
up.
bought-
No, he did.
I bought
Yeah.
a gallon.
Fucking gallon.
Yeah,
Where's that
I've
going?
got the gallon
Where's
of
it
each.
going?
I got a gallon
well, it's on
of
the floor of my
conditioner.
bedroom right now because I don't know where to put them.
Yeah, I
but
bought
yes.
a gallon
It's
of
in a
each of
milk
those.
jug?
Yeah.
like a milk.
Oh my god. Shampoo.
of each.
Yeah, shampoo and conditioner. So I got 2 gallons. Yeah, 2 gallons. They were like 100 and something
Listen,
bucks a piece.
this is-
180 bucks a piece. or
This is
something
where
like that.
Super Chats are going.
You're not
Yeah, yeah.
surprised. This is how your
Yeah, can
dad
we-
rolls.
yeah, this
You
is
know
totally
like,
Brian.
As soon as he's
Can we
into
get the
something,
shampoo
he's-
fund super chat.
How am I supposed to keep this mane looking all silky for
Right.
y'all?
Shampoo fun.
Oh shit, man! No,
I did.
I
Honestly,
swear to gosh, I'm not
I
a
was
prima
going.
donna.
I was going through, the
Gallon.
books and doing the stuff, and I had to Google because I'm like, "What the hell is this purchase?"
$275.
And I Googled it. I looked it up. I was like, "Oh, it's this damn shampoo."
Like, what did Noah buy for hundreds of
Because I'm
dollars?
always looking for the scams, like,
Yeah.
oh, somebody got our card, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
Gilchrist and Combs.
Yeah.
Yep,
Shampoo.
Gilchrist and
Never
Combs.
mind.
That's a good place, man. Shout out to Gilchrist and Combs. Really good fucking shampoo.
Silver Cash says it was good to catch Noah on choices. Show
Oh,
some
yeah.
love.
Yeah, I heard you were showing
yeah.
some love, man. He was real
Thank
stoked,
you.
man. So
Put it
thank
out
you
on
so
the
much.
table.
I appreciate
I
you, man.
appreciate you.
Maria says, "Hey,
everybody.
my favorite fam, Bam. Just want to point out that Noah is blessed with amazing parents.
Aw,
By the
thank
way,
you.
Lori
yeah.
is coming to Alaska with everyone, right?
Ooh, I would like to
What?
think so. Yeah. So we're
Who's
gonna go.
going to Alaska?
We're going.
This is how she.
Just how she finds out.
Yeah.
We're going to Alaska. She's a cod fisherman.
Halibut
Halibut fisherman.
Halibut.
And we're gonna go fishing out on the Bering
on the
Sea.
Bering Sea. Brian's
That's not
going.
true.
That's not
You're not
true
doing
at
that.
all.
I know. I keep saying I'm gonna do it though.
You're
just
not.
You won't
because-
even go on the cruise,
I
but you're
know.
gonna go
Try to get
fishing
you out
on
on
the
a canoe
Bering
the other
Sea.
day.
Yeah, exactly. I go out in the freaking
But
paddleboard. and I'm
Alaska
like
is
freaking-
on my list.
Yeah. So there you go. We're gonna
So
go.
maybe
yeah,
I'll
Laura-
come.
Yeah,
Brian
Laura's gonna
won't,
come.
but I'll come.
She's not. She'll go. You would totally go.
Eh, I'd be sick as a dog.
Really?
Yeah.
You get seasick?
Well, okay.
Who doesn't?
Probably. The one time I did, I was like 6 months pregnant, which did
Yeah.
not
Definitely
add
wouldn't
to
help.
the no, it didn't at all because that's how it started. Is
Can
I
we tell the
liter-
story
I
about this?
literally,
She is.
No,
Is that
I'm-
crazy?
Let's
yeah.
hear
So
it.
we went down to the Keys. I was 6 months pregnant with Jade.
I want to hear about the baby slosh.
This
That's
is,
we're getting there. We're
this
getting
is
there.
the story.
All right. Well,
Yep.
And
let's
so
restart.
then it starts, we're going to go snorkeling.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, well, guess what?
Buoyant.
6 months pregnant, you are very buoyant. I couldn't get down.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, and like I couldn't leave the surface. And so after a minute, I was like, well, this sucks. I can't do it. So I had to go sit in the boat. And I'm like sitting in the boat while everybody else is snorkeling. And then we go on, was it a fishing? Is that what we were
Yeah, it was
supposed
a
to do?
fishing charter. Deep sea charter.
Oof,
Yeah.
but it was
was real
like,
choppy.
It was
It was real
choppy,
choppy.
and then it was terrible because as we're doing it, literally, I'm sitting there and I'm trying not to think because I'm usually pretty good about getting out of my head. Like I don't get air sick like on a plane or anything like that, and I'm trying to not think about it. But all I could feel is literally the baby. Like I could feel the liquid in me just.
No, it was
Oh my
actually-
God.
It was Jade,
Yes, and
actually.
it was, and I couldn't. Yeah, this is Jade. We were like super young, and it got to a point where obviously I couldn't overcome that. Like it was just, I was like, all right, I'm done, and I'm to the side, and
Well,
then I started the chain.
Yeah, to her credit, almost everyone on the boat threw up.
Yeah.
It was a
okay,
really
okay.
bad. I mean, I think it was like 40 people were on the boat. I think 3 people didn't throw up.
Yeah. But it was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing because even when I laid down, literally, that's all I could feel. was the
baby?
water. Yeah, literally the water in
That's
my stomach
crazy.
just sloshing because it was so like dramatic.
Yeah, and so
then
That's
that
disgusting.
was it was rough.
and then we were
Sounds it.
so we were down at the Keys,
horrible.
and we stayed at the Keys, a big Pine Key actually for a week or so, and then we went out on wave jammers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our wave jammer.
that was fun. I love that.
Yeah,
day.
and so 6 months pregnant. 6 months
Number
pregnant.
one, okay, let's just start with I wanted to do the windsurfing,
Oh yeah, the parasailing.
parasailing, but he wouldn't let me.
No, because she was 6
Yeah,
months
you're
pregnant.
pregnant.
So I go out and I'm driving the
Sounds
the
so
wind
crazy.
jam or the wave jammer,
Yeah.
and her on the back, and she's fine, just cooling around, having a good time. And so
it's dad driving.
yeah,
yeah.
And so
Wait,
she
So we're just
decides
like-
she's
quotes
gonna
on jammer.
drive. She decides
So I'm like,
she's
let
gonna
me
drive.
get it. Let me try.
Yeah. Well, she threw
Turn it
me
up a
off
little
going
bit.
like 50 miles an hour in
so
the
then
ocean.
I do it, and we're turning. Next thing we know, he flies off. The thing flips
shoot.
over. It was
Yeah,
really
it flips.
fun.
Flips.
We had
over.
a lot of fun. It was
She's 6
awesome.
months pregnant, and we fly off the things upside down.
Did it
We're
sink?
fine.
No, they
We
fixed
just
it.
we
Yeah,
flipped
yeah,
it back over.
yeah.
It
Oh my
was fun.
God,
But it
that's
was
not
fun.
good. That's like you're bouncing with the baby like that. It's
I
like
know.
horseback.
No wonder why Jade's
Well,
the way she is.
you know,
Yeah, true that.
no,
This is being.
true.
I mean, I was young, and obviously, I would be more cautious. I was more cautious with you.
Probably concuss her.
She
in the
was
womb.
fine. Like she was a genius. She's good.
yeah, she was. A
She was.
She was before the accident.
Now she's
But
just a vegetable.
It's all. I did
Oh,
think about
gosh.
that though when I was because obviously 8 years difference. I was super young with Jade, and the way I was and the things I thought of with you that I didn't consider with her was considerable. Like being older.
Yeah, but it
and
didn't
knowing-
even matter because
Yeah, doing shots down in
The-
Key West.
yeah. Turning
I
the fuck
did not.
up.
it didn't really matter though because the fucking outcome is reverse. I should have been the first baby with what you did, and Jade should have been the second baby.
That's not at
with
all.
what you did. No,
You were
yeah,
fine.
I'm more of a wave jammer baby.
You've been wave jammed a couple times. dude.
Definitely.
It was it's a
I'm more of a wave jammer.
delayed effect.
yeah. It was the aftershocks.
Your mom's womb got damaged.
Definitely. I agree with that. There's probably some science behind it.
Yes, probably.
If there's any obstetricians out there that would like to
jeez.
give us
Super
some,
chat.
Super chat us. Come on, dog.
some insight.
For real.
Oh my
I
god.
want to know.
Oh, geez.
Southern Scrap says, "How's it hanging? Jacksonville, Florida here."
Jacksonville's in the house. That's where Limp Bizkit's from.
Is his name
Didn't know
Southern
that.
Scraps?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Southern
Scrap.
Scrap.
Southern
Scrap.
Scrap
I like
Crusader.
Actually, we had someone from Jacksonville at the Reptarium, not last weekend, but the weekend before. They drove all the way from Jacksonville here just to come to the Reptarium.
Just to give us
Yeah.
a little
I think it
love.
might have been my tour, actually, now I think about
Oh
it.
yes.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was. I had a tour with them, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a
That's
birthday.
fun.
Yeah, it was a birthday. That's all they wanted for the birthday.
Yep.
They drove all the way from Jacksonville. That's an 18-hour drive.
Badass.
Yeah,
And
it's a
it was,
long one.
they were real nice, yeah.
It's fun. Thank you.
Our boy Cody came back and he said the profile picture should give it away. I'm 34, about to be 35. Funny though, I've always loved the name Dakota, but what you see is what you get. I was named for an old TV show called Riptide.
Ah, Riptide. Yep, I remember that. Cody. Yep. Cody.
Nice.
loves
I
Dakota.
watch that Cody Co guy occasionally. He's funny on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You ever
Yeah,
seen him?
I have, yeah.
He just does like reaction videos. I mean, it's weird. Like, it's weird that reaction video like scene because obviously you and I, we know copyright issues,
Yeah.
but it seems like it doesn't apply for them. So it's like, what
Well,
are they
that's-
doing that we don't know?
And it's funny you say that because we've been talking about maybe launching a show on Animal Bites
Yeah,
TV, right?
that's
We've been
kinda
talking
like
about
that, yeah.
That's kind of not kind of a reaction in a way video with reptile experts.
Yeah, so like not
And-
goofy, but
Right.
serious.
Yeah. But I just got a new YouTube manager.
What'd they have to say?
I got my first meetings with them next Tuesday.
I always love it. You never know.
You never know. No, this
Endless
is
possibilities.
Yeah. But this is actually this is from Google. This isn't like non-Google stuff. So what happened for some weird reason? I've had the same Google manager for the last 3 or 4 years. She was super nice. She always helped us with it whenever we had issues. She was great. But she got like promoted or something like that. So for the last like 3 months, thankfully nothing's happened to our channel because we didn't have a manager.
Oh, wow.
For Google, directly from Google. And just this week she reached out and said, "Hey, you've got your new manager," and now we have a meeting with her. So the point is that I want to ask her, like, can
Yeah,
we
about
do
that.
this? and how do we do it to where it's not copyrighted?
I would love to know, because obviously it's weird, but companies seem to put their terms of use and guidelines and such. There's a word for it.
Legalese?
Rhetoric.
Yeah, so that's hard to read.
So it's hard to read.
Yeah, legalese, yeah.
And it's just annoying, you know? I hope that with this new manager that she can actually tell us the truth here.
Yeah, I think that she'll be able to help us. So, I mean, I hope anyways, but, you know, we're lucky that we have a Google manager.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's crazy because we also have Facebook managers. And, you know, there's like, I've helped a few people now get their accounts back.
Not small people.
We're like, yeah, the one guy, you know, the one chick, you know, she had 1.8 million followers on Facebook, and I was able to help her get her account back when it was locked out. I just think it's weird that she wouldn't have a Facebook manager. You know, it's when you get to that level. So we're pretty fortunate that we have managers across the board that can help us if anything ever happens.
That's all you, though.
How about me? Yeah, I don't have a manager.
Well,
you can use my manager.
I mean, I don't even have a verified check mark.
that's one thing.
I'm sorry.
Let me go into
That
this
must
a
be
little
hard.
bit.
It's not fun.
One thing that's so crazy about you, Dad, is how you network.
Yeah, I do.
It's fucking crazy. Like, so I remember going to Playlist for like the first time. And again, I was a young teenager, so I was nervous and such.
Yeah.
And like, so if I saw somebody that I really was a fan of, I wouldn't even talk to him. I would just look at him and be like, oh my God. Yeah. But you would go and talk to them, get their number or something.
He's always, yes.
And I have no clue. Like, that's a natural gift, I believe. Like, you got some cojones in that sense. Because, a lot of people, me included, would just rather not deal with the interaction. Yeah. But you go out and you grab that phone number, and I think that's why you have the manager. That was the whole point of that.
No, you're right. I mean, actually, it's ironic. Our Facebook manager came from me kind of crashing a Facebook party at VidCon.
Sounds right.
At VidCon. And then I started talking to Violet, is her name. I talking to her about some issues with Facebook, and she gave me her number to call her and become my man. And that's how we've done everything is through that. But yeah, I mean, the thing is that I'm not like necessarily a super outgoing person, you know, in the social environment.
But in a business, or whatever, then yes, you are.
Yeah, no, with business, like, I'm never afraid to ask anybody anything. I mean, I figure
you're not going to just walk up to Joe Schmo and be like, hey, whatever, if there's not a reason to.
Yeah, I remember when I met Casey Neistat, it was the same thing. I was a big Casey Neistat fan, and I just went up to him and was like, hey, Casey, super huge fan of you, blah, blah, blah. And by the end of the day, I had his cell phone number, so. Of
course you did.
So it's, but yeah, I mean, it's, I remember, I still am a fan of that Shonduras guy. And that was a funny one at VidCon. I went up to him at VidCon. It was at a little after party thing, real small thing. And I went up to him and I didn't realize he was talking on his phone.
Oh shit!
So I went up. I go, dude, I love your shit. Blah blah blah. And he turned and he had his phone and he's like. And he was so cool. He goes, hang on one second. I'll call you back. He goes, oh, it's great to meet. And he literally hung up on
that says huge things.
Yeah, he was super nice guy.
He seemed like that kind of guy.
Super good guy. That's the thing. Most of those people are good. But I agree, networking is important. And
it is.
Most important.
Dude, this is how important it is to you. Again, Playlist. We'll go back to Playlist. We're not at a little party. We're at the big party where, all the YouTubers that are there go pretty much and just
that was back in the day when it was big,
dance and Jenna Marbles and all that stuff. And you would think that you would kind of just like want to have a good time, chill, vibe or whatever, maybe drink a little bit, dance or whatever. No, my dad was going for like the biggest names, not celebrities. Managers, like the talent organization. What's that called? What's that called?
MCMs,
the one talent It's like called something of talent.
Me and you went to the headquarters. It's now
I know, I can't think of it either.
It's American Talent Agency.
Yeah, so like you went to that guy or whatever.
Oh,
like
yeah, in California,
ATA,
there was this one guy with the fucking curly mustache.
Tim, that's the godfather of podcasts.
Exactly. You went to him. Like,
I have his cell phone. Yeah, Tim's a good guy. He's given me some advice. I need to reach back out to him on some stuff, to be honest with you, with the podcast. But yeah, and the thing that was funny with the AMA people, ATA.
Yes.
Yeah.
ATA.
It's the largest talent agency in the world. And what happened was originally I was on a panel at Playlist, and one of the agents were there and on the same panel. And after the panel, I went up to her and I was like, hey, listen, because she's like, yeah, we're looking at maybe, I mean, they have like Robert De Niro, Tom Hanks, I mean, Burt Kreischer, all those big names are part of their talent agency. And I remember I went up to her and I was like, yeah, is there anything you can do for me, blah, blah. And she literally looked at me and she goes, yeah, you're just not what we're looking for. and so then I just kept on hounding her. I was like,
that's exactly it too. It's not just the going after; it's being tenacious and not taking no.
You're
like,
erosive.
Exactly.
Right?
Like most
that
people
shit.
would be just like, ugh, okay, I'm devastated or whatever. He's like, all right. Challenge accepted.
Well, this is why you should.
I am going to be in your
and
face.
I literally like talk, and finally she's like, here's my card.
Please leave me alone.
She goes like, no promises, but here's my card. And so I reach out to her literally the next day, and I'm like, hey, I met you at Playlist, blah blah. And so she's like, and it was funny. She goes,
annoying.
all right. She goes, all right, I'll push this to the team, and I don't know if they have any interest or not, but whatever, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, it was interesting because they called us up. And me and Lori flew out there. A guy named Andrew Shearer, actually.
Shearer?
No, it's Andrew Shearer. I'm so sorry, I'm bad with names right now. He, weirdly enough, who is a bigger name he's one of the big dogs in the company. She said something like, Andrew just loved your stuff.
I was going to say, didn't like his daughter or somebody follow us?
Yeah, like
so
someone
he,
followed,
knew,
and so he called. And he goes, I don't even like snakes, but I just like watching your stuff.
Life
and so he
lessons.
brought us in, and they've really never helped me really with much. I know I shouldn't say that. They recently helped me with something, and so every time I need something, I can reach out to him, and he's like always there, like help with stuff. But yeah, that just I think the life lesson is to. But it was funny because. I met I can't remember who it was that I was talking to in the company ATA, and I said something, I think it was maybe when we were doing the Discovery deal or something like that, and they said, yeah, I know everything I need to know about you because I can tell you what ATA would never sign a guy like you ever. And the fact that you got signed by ATA, he goes, I don't need to know any more about you. I know what kind of guy you are. So I was like, okay, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But no, it's just you got to be tenacious.
Well, you
man.
know what's funny too is different people, different personalities, right? And like most people, if you have dad and I's personalities back to back, you would think I'm the more like upfront, in your face, whatever kind of person, and he'd be more laid back than me, right? So no, like when it comes to that kind of stuff, honestly, like I probably would never be so pursuant over things, number one. And certainly not like if that was my reaction, like people were like, no, like I would not, I'd be like, oh fuck. And I would walk away. Like I would not try to do that. Like I honestly, like so many times to me, I watch him and I'm embarrassed for him. Like, you know what I mean? And like, he just keeps on doing it. And I'm just like, just stop. Like, I can't believe like you keep doing
Well,
this.
you gotta be tenacious.
But I think so it's funny, right? Because even though I guess it goes to where like, you know, a yin and a yang or whatever, like, you know, he has things, I have things.
I always
but
like
it's
the
funny.
I always like the Discovery Channel story where like it was, you know, like I'm embarrassed to say it, but I'm like I changed their email system.
Oh yeah,
I changed their email system because every single person
You were spamming them. So much?
No, what happened was every single person.
This is called outplayed.
Every single person at Discovery Channel was like, let's say you were like Anastasia Derby, it was always like Anastasia D at discovery.com. Every single person, Jessica C at discoverychannel.com. Well, the president of Discovery was Rick Ross.
I remember
and so I literally
you figured it out.
So I literally fucking emailed Rick R at discoverychannel.com. And
They're like, we got to change this shit
and
now.
so what happened was he emailed me back like within minutes. Within minutes, he emailed me back. He's like, hey, Brian, it's so great. It's awesome to have you on the network, blah, blah. And then I get a call from Head of Talent.
Because that means he called and he's like, somebody tell me why Brian Barczyk's calling me right now.
Well, that's what she said. She goes, how did you get Rick's email address? I go, listen, it's not a brain surgeon, you know? I go, I just wanted to say something to the president. And later they changed the entire freaking, like everyone's email got changed in the entire company. But hey, I got through to the president of Discovery.
Because you've done that so much. Again, these times where I'm just so embarrassed. Stop. But that's the kind of
I think that it has to do with like also, you value yourself. Like if somebody that genuinely didn't believe that they had what it took to be an ATA, right? But they gathered a little bit of cojones to go and ask, right?
Yeah.
And they get shut down, but they don't truly believe that they should be in it, then they fade away.
Yeah.
You truly believed in yourself and still do. So when they deny you, you're like, wait, no. Really hear me out here.
Right.
Like I really have something to offer you guys.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think it's much like some of these TV meetings and stuff like that. It's like I've always said to the production companies that represent us, I'm like, let me get in the room with these executives. Let me get in.
Just let me.
I know you're a production company, but I'm telling you,
if you could get me FaceTime,
I'll give you a job. You'll have a job.
But it's true. It's true. It's 100% true. Because listen, I'm just an idea on a storyboard to this network, right? But if all of a sudden they see a face and they see the passion, they see the, like I said, me, I'm never gloating over myself or think I'm great or anything like that. But like I said, literally when I went to Discovery's headquarters after Venom Hunters was not renewed, they toured the thing and they to a person. Number one, it was funny because I walked into the network headquarters and like every person knew me there, every person, and I don't know if it was good or bad.
He's the guy that broke the system.
I don't know if it was good or bad, but they
emailed
said,
the president.
I don't know if it was good or bad, but they said that I had a nickname. They wouldn't tell me what the nickname was. But they said I had a nickname in the network, but to a person, everyone keeps saying you'll be head of programming and development, or no, I'm sorry, head of promotions at Discovery at some point. Every single person was like, the rumor is here that one day you'll take over promotions for Discovery Channel.
That's cool.
So obviously I made an impact.
And so Tenacious Brian. That was your name.
Or Dickhead. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So like, what does that person with that job do that you would be so good at? I don't understand.
Well, the thing was like we were the first people to ever do a Facebook Live for Discovery Channel. They had 26 million likes. They had 26 million likes, and it took me weeks to convince them to let me do a Facebook Live. And then we did, and it was such a huge success. They did it with every other show after that. I was the first person to do an AMA on Reddit with Discovery Channel. I was the first person to live tweet our show, on and on and on. And so they were like, holy shit, this guy's going to take over, because I kept on saying, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. And they were like so antiquated that they weren't doing any of it, So, and
you come up with the cutting edge. You see
we're
that
just and I like and every time I did it, it worked so well. They were like, "Oh my god, this guy!" Not that I'm gloating. I'm just saying that it was just simple things like, why would you not? If you have 26 million likes, why would you not promote your shows on that 26 million likes? It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess that was the thing that worked for us and for you, is that you had the pulse of the whole social media thing,
right?
Like right from the start, like you got it, you learned it, you were on top of, and you still are, what's going on, where a lot of people aren't, and especially companies like that.
Yeah, they're very antiquated.
Exactly. I mean, it's TV, for God's sake. You know what I mean?
I think
Which is
finally
archaic
getting
in
it
itself.
now.
Well, no, but how many years
them years.
later? That's what I'm
they were
saying.
Way behind the
so
curve,
like you were right at the top of it, and a lot of people, aren't, especially if you talk about our age or whatever, because it's it's a whole new genre. But
and even recently, obviously, something was brought up to Discovery, and so a production company mentioned some things to the network, and this is now whatever 3 years after, you know, and you know, Venom Hunters, and the response was, oh my God, yeah, of course we know Brian. Of course we know Brian.
Of course we know.
Yeah, we love Brian. You know, that's what the production company said. They're like, oh, everyone there said they loved you. You know, so it's like you make an impact. Where I'm sure that the other people on that were on Venom Hunters, no one even knew who the hell they were by now at Discovery. You know, so
You know what app I've been trying to use, but they won't let me in?
what's that?
Clubhouse.
What is it? I don't even know what it is.
It's like this. I can't fully explain it either because they won't let me use it. Because
So is it like a brand deal type
I'll
thing?
try to explain it. No,
Okay.
it's like this. It's like an Instagram Live
Okay.
that you can have other people in on. So like, you know, with Instagram Live, you can only like have like one
Yeah, you
other
can-
person.
Yeah.
It's like a hangout. If you're with 10 friends in real life,
Wow.
they all can have their face on the screen. And there's also viewers
That can see
that can watch as well,
Oh, that's
comment.
interesting.
And this is just what I think, because again, like I said, I'm not even allowed, because what happens is you give them your phone number and your preferred username,
Okay.
and then they'll text you when they get your account ready, which
Wow,
makes no
that's
sense,
weird, right?
Makes
Yeah.
no sense. So they just never fucking text me back.
Wow.
I keep
It's
trying.
like pulling a Supreme move, like not letting
Yeah.
everyone in, which makes like
yeah,
grow
it
some
makes it-
hype.
Yeah, makes some hype.
Yeah,
That's
and
interesting.
it's kind of annoying because I want to check it out because I think there's potential there. But
It is interesting.
there's
have to
more
see.
to it.
But
I know
there's
there's more to it that makes it
Yeah.
even more
There's not
appealing.
potential if everyone can't do it though.
No, but it makes
because-
it. Yeah, but if it
Well,
makes it exclusive,
This
know?
is what's supposed to happen. This is like the rumors that I've heard. Again, it could be false. They're doing this exclusive stuff. Again, yeah, to build the hype around it, and then one day it will
They'll
be
open it up.
open for everybody.
I think that's how a lot of big social started. You know, I mean, they started where it's like not everyone could join. I mean, even
I
if you
just
think
wanna
about
use
like
it.
YouTube with, you know, we were in the partner program in 2008, and it was probably till 2010, 2011 where people could actually earn money if you weren't in the partner project. So
Yeah.
so you had to be invited into the partner, just like Facebook. You know, where we were invited into to the startup on that, and now we've been invited into a couple other, you know, like, you know, Twitter's got something's called Amplified
Okay.
that we've been invited to, and so, you know, I mean, it's like, you know, it starts out as an invitation only, and then after that, you know,
I
it
just can't
becomes
wait to
something more.
use it. I mean, it's been months of me just like I sent even a couple of them.
I'll
I'm
have to
like,
talk
come
to
on,
him.
Yeah.
I'll have
baby,
to
let
talk
me
to
get
her
going.
about
Yeah,
it.
tell him and he'll be on it tomorrow.
Because I want to use it. It looks
Anyway,
it looks fun.
Turns out we're verified on Clubhouse now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
let's do it. Yeah,
Because like so,
I obviously got to
for-
get Lori verified. I didn't realize it was
Yeah.
such a touchy
I
subject.
know.
I'm kind of, yeah.
you don't even have that power. Don't act.
But to verify?
Yeah, come
I
on.
can
now.
I can get her verified.
Oh yeah, then why aren't both of us verified?
We should get you
I
verified.
feel like being in the
No,
family.
yeah, no,
I know,
got it.
right? That
I
should
feel
be
like
Which
enough.
that-
app? And
and
which
then-
app?
Insta.
Insta? Oh yeah, that's easy.
Insta slam.
That's easy.
And then poor Jade, she's just trying to get 10,000 so she can
Swipe up. Just get the swipe up.
How many she at?
And not many, like 3.
She's got ways.
That's
so.
good for her. I mean, she
Yeah.
doesn't even hang around us.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's good.
Hitting some
Let's do
supers.
some- yeah, let's hit some
Yes.
supers.
Uh,
We've been
At
least
chatting
we were
about
backed
us.
up
Let's
on
bang
Yeah, we
these
got a
boys.
bunch. They're all on my phone because they all
Okay.
disappear on here. So
All right.
Wendy says, I just bought my first pair of Raycons yesterday. I can't wait to try them
Ah,
out.
You're gonna
Threw
love
$20
them.
for that.
Seriously, I hope you
Nice.
use my code.
That's
Thank you
beautiful.
so much. I hope you you used it because you save 15%.
Never
Buy
heard anything
Raycon.com/Brian
bad,
B.
I love them.
And they, I mean, the thing I was thinking about with Raycons is that I leave mine in my car. It was what, -7 this morning?
-7.
They still work?
Usually electronics don't work.
Or die
I
or something.
literally have left them in my car this entire winter, and I plug them in like once every 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they
you're
work
not
every morning.
You're not the best at that, no.
Yeah, no, and every morning because I listen to music on the way to work, and every morning they work. I mean, that's a freaking good
Yeah.
set of ear.
They are good.
things.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
love them.
You'll love them.
Silver Cash says, I was a lifeguard 8 years. So, yeah,
Wow.
Noah, I've drowned plenty of times during training. Now I'm
my
breeding
gosh.
feeder rats and snakes. So,
Wow, there you go.
There's
That's
a
quite the
transition.
Remember,
I hate drowning.
do you remember?
So do I.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Do you remember? Let me ask you this, Lori. I'm ready. Do you remember Bruno,
Yes.
lifeguard Bruno,
From where?
Hawaii?
Oh,
I don't know. It seems like you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
So-
had yeah.
Do you have a crush?
No, it's
Yeah,
like
crush.
no. What happened was we were no. I love
Near
this.
North
I never
Shore.
forget. We were at North Shore and they wouldn't let white people swim.
No howlies.
Yeah,
no howlies,
in
bro.
the
We were
water.
just talking about howdies.
I found
So
out what
this,
it meant.
this lifeguard named Bruno. I'll
Yep.
never forget. This is like you were like
No, brother.
You were a baby. You were 2
like
months old.
2 months
Yep.
old.
Oh, shit.
And I'll never forget Bruno. This guy was out there
Oh.
and he blows the whistle and he says, "Waves are too much. You must come in." And the guy's like,
Blows
"Nope,
him
he's
off.
just going on."
Yep.
And so then the guy starts drowning.
Yep.
And Bruno just walks up to the shore and goes, "Come on, swim."
I told you
He
better.
goes, "Come on, swim." And he let him drown for like a minute and a half before he went and saved him. And then he pulled him out and he goes, "I hope you learned your lesson."
Yeah.
Stupid howdy.
But I'll never
Trust
forget
me.
Bruno. Yeah.
If anyone hasn't been to Hawaii, the waters are so different than any other waters. I haven't been in all the waters in the world, okay?
sure.
So there may be worse.
Yeah.
But Hawaii is
It's
crazy.
scary.
That riptide's
You'll
The
be right.
riptides.
You'll be right at the shore, and still like
Get
it will
sucked
pour
out.
your
Yeah.
butt in.
When we were
Yeah.
at do you remember being at West Shore? You were old enough too. We were
Yeah,
playing
this
in those
is-
waves, like 8-foot waves. They would suck you out like 20
it goes
feet.
from
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
to scary as
Yeah,
hell
they
in
suck
like
Real
you out
quick.
seconds.
20
Yeah.
feet, and then they
Yeah.
push you back in. At least they would push you back in.
Yeah.
Some of those waves suck you out, and you don't come back in. You know.
I was
It's scary.
watching. This was a few months ago. This was like a month ago, actually. So some people may have seen this. It's this professional surfer. He has a beach house, okay, and there was people playing on the beach. The same thing, kind of whistle thing goes off. Hey, everybody, get back in. There's a riptide. It's looking pretty good right now. This guy gets sucked out. All right, he's all the way at his beach house on the deck. He's just like, oh no, somebody better save him. A few seconds goes by. Nobody's gonna save him. He literally like jumps over his dock,
And runs.
sprints like far. He's on the beach, but he's far. Sprints, dives in, swims, grabs the man, and swims back out. Saved him from drowning.
Jeez.
And it was just like such a superhero moment.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
so-
awesome.
We saw the same thing at that same beach actually with a local guy without flippers or anything. This guy was just
Oh, yeah.
just like goes out there and he's like saving people. He's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
lifeguard or anything. He's
a vigilante.
and just like
a local.
He's just he's a local. He's been swimming that for his
Yeah.
whole life, and he knew the waves. He knows the tide. He knows how to get in. He knows everything. and
it's
and he was out. That guy was out there swimming for no less than 45 minutes without any gear.
Just saving people. He's like, come on.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, stupid howlies.
Whereas
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
like,
even mind
I mean, my feet get a little wet and I get panicky. I'm like, oh, it almost. And like at one time we're in Mexico and the wave came in and it came up to my shins and I thought I was dead.
Yeah, you're like, oh, Lori, save me.
I had to grab onto Lori like, don't let him get.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Like, what? It's on your shins.
Yeah, it happens seriously. Yeah. The one thing I know is the ocean is only. Yeah, the one thing I know, the ocean is only there to kill you.
That's true.
Period. Period. That's all the ocean is there for, to kill us.
Probably.
Yeah.
Can I tell a story about the ocean real quick?
Sure.
So it's this story about dolphins because I'm intrigued by their intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. And back in ancient Roman civilization, okay, there's a story of this fisherman. He was on the dock, all right, and he was just fishing. And he had some nets out as well. And all of a sudden, a group of dolphins came up and was just like kind of bobbing there and just like looking at him, right? And he was like, what the hell is going on? And they wouldn't leave. So he's just like, what is really going on? He searches. They lead him to one of his nets. A dolphin is stuck in one of his nets.
Right.
So he brings it in or whatever, sets the dolphin free. The dolphins leave.
Yeah.
It's
They
crazy that
just
the
saved
dolphins
one of their own. Yeah.
communicated with a human
Yeah.
to let them
Well,
know that
so smart.
They
you're
do.
Yeah, they're so
like,
smart.
yeah.
great. That is
They are a mammal,
That's incredible.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know that
Very
the-
intelligent mammal too?
Yeah, and they also rape people too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and have gay sex.
Yeah,
Too.
they
We're
love
all about
that.
it.
Dolphin rape is a real thing.
Yeah,
is.
I've watched plenty.
Yeah.
I love this podcast.
Let Roses Burn said, "Crafting with wine sounds good to me."
All right. Oh, that's a good name for a podcast.
Yeah,
Or like
it is.
in
Let me
stitches.
tell you,
Crafting
like,
with
no,
wine.
like you don't want quilting with wine. Just no, like the
Crafting.
stitches. Well, I know, but I'm just saying there's different kinds of crafts.
There is. There
because
are.
I have quilted with wine, and you
doesn't
got to
work.
be able to stitch straight. Like the
Yeah.
shit. Too much
Oh, I
wine.
get you, I
yeah,
get you.
too much
Yeah.
wine. Nah,
Yeah.
doesn't end up good.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm sure you
understood.
could cut paper into like people holding hands or stars.
Oh
or
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
very
like
nice.
little-
Yeah, yeah. That's
What is that? Was that crafting called?
Yeah. Let's,
the cutting.
I
with
know
the
exactly what you
scissors,
mean.
And then
Yeah,
cut with
like-
the people with the
yeah, the
hands.
People chain, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
people chain.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
you could
feel
probably
like
do
that
that.
we're gonna try this. you
I
and
will come on any night. I don't care.
No, I'm saying we're gonna try this drinking wine and then paper crafts.
Okay,
And see
let's
how
try
good
it.
it goes.
We can do it.
Yeah, you can try some origami.
We can do that in Choices at Friday.
Laura-
5 p.m. Eastern Standard
Yeah,
Time.
Lorigami.
Lorigami.
That's
actually a good name.
Lorigami.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Write
there
that
you go.
down.
Yeah, write that down.
Sherry says, "Hey fam, Brian. Last week or two, you spoke of the meaning of the anagram HALT. I have forgotten what the H stands for. Maybe it will help someone else
Hunger.
too. Positive
Hunger.
vibes coming your way. How could you forget the most important one?
It's hunger,
Hunger,
anger,
anger.
lonely, tired. Hunger, angry, lonely, tired.
And so,
Sleepy
what is
dopey.
this supposed to?
So those are the emotions that you should always be paying attention to in your for well-being.
Yeah, have
If
under
you're
control
hungry,
before.
Yeah, if you're hungry, eat. If you're angry, try to calm yourself down. If you're lonely, reach out to somebody, and if you're tired, take a nap. And if you have all those 4 things in check, your emotions will be much more solid.
I agree. I actually agree with that.
So, and the
really do.
amazing story and why I will remember
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
is
the-
because on our day off,
Yeah, she stole
We
my.
Oh yeah, this is good.
we were at the hotel and we had grabbed some snacks. And he had grabbed a banana.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I want a banana. But then he grabbed a couple other things, like another granola bar and something else. And I had one other thing. I'm like, well, if he eats that other thing, he's not going to want that banana. So I'll just eat that banana if not. So I already had this plan in my head. We go up to the room. I eat my one snack. He eats his other snack and then the granola bar. So the banana's there. So then I'm like, cool. So I just pick up the banana and I'm sitting on the bed and I eat the banana. And then this is what I love is he proceeds to tell me about this HALT. He's like, I was talking to my therapist and this blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
And, hunger, anger, whatever. He goes, and right now I'm hungry and I'm angry because you ate my banana.
Well, the thing that was so messed up about it is there was a whole basket of bananas. She could have
free.
taken all
I
the
didn't
bananas.
grab 2 because I'm like, I didn't want to waste
I'll just steal
one.
yours.
And I'm like, if you ate
That's
the other
marriage.
thing, I was going to
Yeah.
eat that one. So like
Yeah.
I had it planned out.
So I
but
was
it was
hungry
so
and angry.
funny. Yeah, he tells me this whole
And then I was
therapy
lonely. Then I was lonely
Yeah,
because she left.
because right.
And then I took a nap because I was tired.
And now I'm all good.
Because the
And then I woke up
loneliness.
and I felt perfect. It was great.
But
It
it
all
was
worked out
pretty
great.
fucking funny. Like I said, I
It all
laughed my
worked out
ass
great.
off.
Yeah, it worked
B
out
Dub
great.
says, "Hey Brian, Lori, Jane, and Noah. Hope your night's good."
Yeah, I
Hey,
hope
baby.
you are too. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I appreciate
Thanks for
you.
the support. Love
Bama
you.
says, "I put please get to Brian. Hope that works on the email that they
Oh,
were trying to
perfect.
send."
Good. It will get to me then. I know we've been bogged down because of coloring books.
Yeah.
Laura, so I like.
Actually, that's
I'm
the
all
next super chat.
I'm all excited about the coloring books, and so I'm like, how's the coloring book sell? And there's
I
like,
don't know.
we sold 70 something of them today, and then Lori comes out, fucking coloring books.
Listen, you don't
know?
even understand. Beth, at the end of the day, comes and sits down with a stack this thick that are just printed out. So you need to make receipts. You need to package them. You need to do whatever. She's like, I just need to take a break because this is just what, and there's more there. Like, we appreciate
yeah,
it,
the
but you
coloring
don't,
books are
you
awesome.
don't understand.
I'm
There's a lot
excited.
of work that goes
Yeah.
to taking, processing, shipping, all
Yeah.
of that. So.
Yeah. But we appreciate it.
And cool.
Coloring
Well,
books.
the next super chat is from V Dog and it says, "Lori, I live in Canada. Any chance I can buy a coloring book for under $110,000?" Brian said
And
to talk
this
to you.
is-
LOL.
So why is
This the
Canada
other,
that way?
Well, this is the other thing, okay?
'Cause
We're
I thought it was
trying to
just Brexit.
figure out. So under the UK,
Yeah, the
there is-
Brexit. Yeah,
there's
Brexit.
there's a tax. Now they're putting this extra tax on. They're making us have to do it, and we're not going to do it. It's too much work for us
Well,
to
no,
have
I think
to
that
figure out,
right.
collect.
Right.
We're not sure who's covered under that and who isn't.
It's just the UK. It's just Brexit.
But
It's just
is
the UK.
Canada under the Queen
No,
because
no,
she's
no,
the one
no,
who's
no,
done
no,
it?
no,
So
no,
this
no,
is
no,
what
no,
we're in the
no.
process of doing is figuring out who is under that we cannot ship to.
The only
and then
place
who.
we can't ship is to England.
Well, guess what? I have my people working on what all is covered.
Okay.
Because it is more than just England. It's all of whoever's under that thing.
It can't be
UK
because
is-
it's
well, the
well,
UK
yeah,
is
well,
more than
right.
England.
It's
There is-
Scotland,
it's Scotland,
Ireland,
Ireland, right?
Wales.
It's
So,
just, it's just
so
the UK.
we just have to, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So as soon as we have it figured out, we're trying to figure out our website to work out what countries we can ship to, what we can't, because right now international is just international. Now we have to actually individually figure out and see if we can put in certain countries and in the shipping and all that. It's not that easy.
Well, we'll be able to take care of you.
So
we'll be, if you want a coloring book, we'll be able to.
Yes, by next week we should have that whole thing figured out. And if you're not under that excess tax, then you'll be able to do it. But like, there's a lot of legwork we're working on right now.
So give us a week.
Yeah, give us a week. Canada will be good.
Mike says 100% starting my LLC as Big Happy Balls Reptiles. Just
You know, it's
Big Happy Balls.
It's super smart. It really, I mean, seriously, it is.
Yeah.
If you were Big Happy Balls, BHB, you would definitely.
We will sue you.
Yeah.
I was about to say, how couldn't you get into a lawsuit with that? You're literally stealing the acronym.
Well, you could be Big Happy Balls. You couldn't be BHB like as your name.
Yeah, it would have to
because
be
we already
spelled
have
out,
that
right?
name.
Yeah, we have it
right,
trademarked and everything.
there you go.
But Big Happy Balls is good.
I like it.
I agree. My balls are the same.
Yeah.
Martina threw $5 for love.
Thank you, Martina.
And Viking Gaming says, big fan of all your work and videos on the main channel. You inspired me and my dream of being a breeder.
Awesome. And your Viking Gaming. So I wonder what that's about.
Maybe he's just a sad old Vikings fan.
Maybe he just likes Vikings, like
or maybe he likes the
Viking.
the Vikings games. Like, didn't you play those with Uncle Bob? Like where you?
Because I still want to make a game. I still need to make a game.
There's a video of the Valhalla.
Thought you forgot about that one.
Yeah, just stay forgotten about that.
Again,
There's
yes,
more important.
please,
You have a
please.
coloring book. Isn't that good enough?
Exactly.
No,
just embrace the here and
game.
now.
We
Just-
need a game
No, you
company
don't.
to make a game. Yeah.
Unless it's a PS4 5 game or like VR game, don't even waste your time because it's way behind. It's the same thing with your Facebook Lives that you're talking about. You either gotta be over the top VR, or don't even play the game at all. Just go VR.
I still think there's a lot of mobile apps that are.
Do we
good.
have more super chats?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go into that.
Allie says, hey, Barczykism and Jay, catching
up,
you
baby
on my
girl?
break. Thank you for bringing some light to a really tough time. Appreciate
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope that
It's our
things get
job.
better for you, and they will get better.
Listen.
They will get better. Trust me.
Listen.
Yeah,
I've
if
had
that-
some dark
If we can be a
times.
light to you, that's awesome.
Yeah, if you're in a dark time, turn on a lamp. All right,
That's right, dude.
That's
And
my
that
motto.
lamp is checking in.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Tune in on Wednesdays.
Tune in on Wednesdays, Fridays, and
You can laugh
Saturdays.
at the insanity that we are and just be glad it's
What's
not
her
you.
name? I like to speak
it
to my
was
fans
Allie.
one on one.
Allie?
Listen, Allie,
Allie. Alley
turn
cat.
on that light. Okay,
Alley cat.
stay lit.
Keeping you warm for Friday.
Make it a heat lamp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Matt says, I was driving down the highway at 75 miles per hour and had you on my phone on the dash, and a cop pulls up and yells, Brian rocks, and took off. It was so
Shut
funny.
That
the
is
hell
fucking dope, man.
Yeah,
Now
that's Man, I love that Brian, man. Damn, that's
No,
crazy.
That didn't happen.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
happen, dude. That would be one of my favorite stories ever.
If there's no pics or video, it didn't happen.
There you
I
go.
think, I'm believing that happened, and I love the story.
Yeah.
kidding me?
Thank
That's
you.
crazy if that's true.
Peace out.
Yes, you
Peace out,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Sorry for wasting your time.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Well, good for you, man.
That is cool though. if
And
it
thank
is
you.
true.
That-
Look at that. You
that's
got
awesome.
him out of a ticket. That's awesome.
That's important.
If
That's
it is
important.
true, it is.
If you're in New
amazing.
York, you would have been pulled over and going to
and
court.
arrested. Right?
Yeah, on the spot.
Yeah, I'm still fighting the ticket on that one.
Little
Yeah,
Bogus
gotta
threw
be
a $5. Says for the bougie shampoo. LOL.
Nice.
Bougie shampoo.
Yeah, that's your
that's
bougie
my
shampoo.
That's your
It does need. I
gallons.
mean, that's
You are
Gil
bougie.
Christie's Combs. I'm telling you.
That's bougie.
You
That's
are
bougie.
bougie
It is.
as
I don't
fuck.
spend much on myself, but my bougie shampoo. My hair means a lot to me. My mane, you
That's
know.
my main, baby.
Samson and whatever.
Samson.
So I'm Delilah. We'll
Samson
cut
Delilah.
that shit.
Trucking Review says, will there ever be a possibility to get indigo snake for a Reptarium native snake?
Man, we
You know,
tried.
yeah, it's
You need
certainly
permits.
you do need a permit, and I think it's a permit that we could get very easily. According to Black Pearl Reptiles, which is a really cool company in California, works with a bunch of Drymarchon, including Crebos and Indigos, and apparently they will help you get the permits. Like they'll help you to apply. They know how to do it, the whole shot. So I do need to reach out to Black Pearl and see if I can't get one, and then get a Black Indigo.
Yeah.
It's definitely so I have a list of maybe 20, 25 animals that I'm really excited to put into Reptarium 3.0. Crebo is one of them.
Crebo?
Or no,
I'm
or-
sorry, Indigo, not
Okay.
Crebo.
Drymarchon.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So yes, I think it'll happen. I just got to reach out to Black Pearl. and see what they can help
You know
out
what
with.
needs to happen?
What's that?
I'm not expecting it to, but every time I see a Parenti in
Oh,
person,
I'd love to get a Parenti. Yeah.
there's something about it. It's like it reminds me so much of a Pokemon for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah,
like,
I could see
I just
that.
get the water type when I'm looking at it. I'm just like, yeah, it's a water type.
Yeah.
It is cool. I mean, if I could ever get one, I'd love to. I don't.
That's
know if
another
it's
one
possible.
like the.
I would want to
the-
name it Diamond.
Diamond's a good name.
That is a good name, but that's another one like the
Komodo.
Komodo, right?
Yeah,
Where you have
it's,
to get
it's
permitting.
probably not as bad as a Komodo, to be honest with you. It's probably more likely to get a Parenti than a Komodo right now.
They're just so beautiful.
Although I still think that Komodo is
Possible.
a possibility down the road.
Sweet. Silver Cash said, Lori, I will still scrub 300 plus tubs. Let's get our scrub on. And his B-day's in October. Didn't
All
know
right,
Lori
you gotta
was
come. Yeah, Lori's not here, so we'll
have to tell her.
We'll
We'll
tell her
relay.
that. But yes,
figure it
she'll
out.
be back in a second.
And
She
we'll
just went
always
to the little
gladly-
girls' room.
We'll always gladly take a
Scrub.
tub washer.
Scrubber, tubber.
Scrubber. Yeah.
Emily says, wondering, do you make really any money when we watch the ads all the way through during the videos? I try and help as much as I can on Brian and Noah's channels.
No,
Hell
it
yeah,
really
thank
does
you.
help. I mean, so let's put it this way: do we make a lot? Probably not. It adds up though. If you do not watch, we make nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Even if you watch
you could watch
15 of the or 14 of the 15 seconds, if you didn't
Yep.
watch the whole thing,
Yep.
you'd be
And if you watch our entire video but don't watch the ads, we make $0. So watching the ad does really
does.
help. It's not a lot of money, but it adds up when you're talking about thousands and tens of
Yeah.
thousands and millions.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. So we appreciate you
Tens of
watching the ads.
thousands and
But I
millions.
will say this: if you've got a 5-minute ad, just click
Yeah,
off
just
it.
skip
Just
that.
skip
Come on
that.
now.
It's not worth the money that we
I've
make.
had
for you.
40-minute ads, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, so don't.
Are you
don't-
serious?
don't-
Yeah, it'll be like a whole TV show.
Who does a 40-minute ad?
Yeah,
People
they're-
pay
they're-
for it.
they're
People
an
pay
ass.
for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can put anything on there
I mean,
that
they
you
better
want,
be
but
entertaining.
but
No, it
I'd say
wasn't
anything
horrible.
over if it's 60 seconds, it's very very appreciative that you watch it
One thing that
or less.
Okay. Buying ads like that on YouTube is very underutilized because, for instance, everybody knows these are my cars or like whatever. I read a book a day. That
Right.
guy, like,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
been years, so I kind of forgot the meme.
Right.
But he took over the internet all from just buying ads
Buying
on
ads, yeah.
YouTube and doing it right.
Right.
Now, he probably didn't have it planned out to go that way. He probably expected a little success, but I mean, he got virality
Well,
out the ass. But
yeah.
it doesn't really happen that much. And it seems like there is definitely a strategy there that can be utilized that's not being utilized right now.
Oh, I agree with you. Well, there's companies that do really well just with like pay-per-click stuff on
Websites and
Facebook,
stuff, yeah.
Facebook and Google AdWords, and then obviously the pre-roll, post-roll ads on YouTube. I think that there is a strategy because if you do it right, and we messed with that stuff, not
there
so
is.
much with our YouTube, but with BHB over the years, and you can get those ads down to a pretty significantly low price point.
Yeah, and very
make,
targeted
your
ads.
ROI becomes extremely
Yeah,
good.
but I don't know anybody with the 40-minute ads. Like I said, that better be an entertainment show.
That's
or
not
I will
something.
say,
Like-
Well, it
say-
is a thing, but it's not.
It is. I will say I've gotten sucked into a couple like 8-minute ads where like
I agree.
like I'll like
Manscaped.
yeah like what's that?
Wow,
Wow, look at
this
his
looks
package.
great.
I'm like, whoa. What is that man doing with that razor?
Oh my God, he's close to his winky, huh?
But no, like that Sasquatch soap.
Yeah, I bought
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, did you?
I bought 4 bars. They're gone. I need to
See?
re-up.
Oh my gosh. See,
He got sucked in
I got-
all the way.
I got sucked into like a couple 5-6 minute videos of those
Yeah.
guys because they're good,
They're
man.
good.
They're like I watch them. It's like
See, I guess
I'd watch,
it's wherever you're at. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but let me tell you, Instagram ads.
Yeah, that was Instagram.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you get sucked in a
I
lot.
do.
Like, every
it's
day there's, like, a new
it's
package.
50-50. No, well, it's 50-50 if the package shows up
Yeah.
because like 90% of them end up from China.
Look at Brian, I got a 25-pound gummy bear. yeah.
But those masks I just
Yeah,
got.
oh,
were
those
pretty
were-
Tell them about the
cool.
mask. Tell them
Yeah,
about
tell
the
them about the
mask.
mask.
Yep.
Tell
So
'em
my
about the
latest and greatest were they're black masks, but then they have like a digital
LED,
screen.
yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't.
screen. Oh yes, and then they move. Like so, you turn them on. There's different settings on them, and then like they move when you talk, or they make some look like
Did you wa-
lips.
did
or
you wear
could
one
do,
at
like,
the
different
Reptarium
things.
this
I
last-
didn't this weekend. I'm
okay,
going
You
to.
got to. You got to wear the
So
big
anyone
red
that
I
lips.
wants
got them
to the
for all of
Reptarium.
us actually. So I ordered
classic.
3 and I
Cool.
got 4.
So
it
those
was
you
like
people that are
bargain.
coming to the Reptarium, you can see Lori's new mask.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Simple Man says, He threw $50, by the way.
Damn.
He says,
Oh my gosh.
he
Thank
says
you so much.
You're killing it, dude.
too
Man,
kind.
we appreciate you, and you don't have to watch tubs like any of the other ones.
Yeah.
He says
Actually, you do.
No.
Okay.
it's cool even if it wasn't the home video that you actually saw. I hope things go well for Brad and things in Oregon is dealing with. I know here in Iowa we've already lost that fight, and hope he gives you more footage.
Yeah, and so he was talking about Brad's world with the Oregon potential thing about the educational shows and not being able to bring tortoises and monitors and other lizards and stuff like that. So
I see
I
how
hope
you
so.
can't fight that effectively.
And that
'cause
already
it doesn't
happened
make
in Iowa?
sense.
Well, Iowa's got some pretty brutal laws for sure when it comes to reptiles. So yeah, but thank you, Simple Man. Thank you for the support and everything. Appreciate it. That'll help at Shampoo Fun.
Crazy about
Although I've got 2 fucking gallons. I don't think I'm gonna need any anytime
It'll go
soon.
more towards the wine. Then.
Yeah, probably in the otters.
Yeah.
definitely
Crazy
the
about
otters.
reptiles
Definitely
says,
the otters.
thank you, Brian, for being my inspiration in reptiles. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida, relocated alligators.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you. And we're going to be down in Florida here next month.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah. That'll be fun.
We're going to go down there about this. I think we're leaving about the 16th of March. So yeah, should be.
Oh, really? Probably
I told you.
I probably need that memo.
I already
Come
told you.
on, Mom.
I
You-
told you.
Literally, and I can back this up. Usually I can't back that up. I can back it. This has been weeks.
Back
Yeah.
that ass
This has
up.
been at least 2 weeks.
I'm
we've
looking.
planned
I'm
this.
looking to see.
At least.
I told you my last tour was the 15th, and I was going to leave the 16th. I said, do
This is
not
not
book
made
me
up.
past the 15th.
This is
I
true.
don't know.
No, this is so true.
Yeah,
I've
I know.
heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
Yeah. So if I got booked past the 16th, I'm going to be pretty bummed.
They're gonna be canceled. Is what's
Well, I
gonna
haven't
happen.
called anybody back, so we're good. But I need to look at that before I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Jacob says, hey, Brian, I was curious if you had seen Cam Kennan's video with Tom Crutchfield's croc monitors. It would be crazy if Baby Kush would act like that someday. Much love to the whole fam.
Man, we
Yeah, I
did a
think-
video there.
Yeah, we actually did a video at Tom's doing stuff.
Yeah.
What was?
Yeah, just the
Is his
interaction.
just really tame?
Yeah, he has a
super
couple tame
I
ones.
tell you what, he is so funny. Last week, and I'm sitting at the gift shop, so
Yeah.
obviously we have the fish spa that's
Yeah.
right next to his.
Oh,
He
he'll go
was
after him.
trying to
get
get
that
to the
fish?
chick. No, the
Oh,
chick
the
that was
chick.
getting the thing. He was just like trying
Yep.
to get through the glass. He
Yeah.
was doing whatever. It was crazy. The whole time she was there, he kind of went down.
does
He
that-
was
yeah,
trying to
does
get
that
it
a
from
lot,
the
yeah.
top, from the bottom. It was
He's trying
so
to figure out
funny.
the weakness in the
Yeah.
the paddock.
Yeah, he's like, I know there's some way I could get you.
There's somewhere there's a weakness in the
But
paddock.
it's so
Oh, this
funny.
is a good one.
Yeah,
B&H Reptiles commented and says, our name is mine and my wife's first and last initials.
How
I
weird
know
is
it's
that?
close. Sorry. Sent you
How
a J
weird
message
is
on
that?
Instagram.
How bizarre was that? that we were just talking
Look
about
at your
Yeah.
face. It's so red.
That's funny.
I wasn't kidding about the suing.
Yes, watch your ass.
Yeah, you just get the address. Get their address. We send them a cease and desist. No, listen, man. It's all good, man.
B&H, it's closer to the photo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say that you might be
Yeah,
getting
it's
photo
funny because
Right.
whenever I punch up I do that all the time.
Me too.
Instead of BHB, I punch up BH photo all the time. I'm like, oh, geez. But no.
Jack says, hey, Brian, will you ever get a Sanzinia or a Madagascar ground boa?
Yeah, I mean,
Since it is
Didn't we
beautiful.
have Tanzania?
no,
way
I've
back?
never ever owned a
No?
Sanzinia or a Madagascarensis.
We've
I
seen
was
them.
I was just looking at we saw him at
Kevin's, right?
Kevin's. I was just looking at a picture of one of Kevin's on Instagram the other day. Where it was Malagasy ground boas, and holy moly, those are pretty, man.
So
holy
pretty.
cow!
I think
and so I'd like to get them. Yeah,
in
We'll
my
see.
opinion,
You want everything.
yeah.
boas
Yeah.
can be some of the most beautiful snakes underneath venomous, because I think
Yeah.
venomous are
So
like the
what-
most beautiful.
Are these more of a sand boa? Or I'm
like-
Oh
trying
no
to
no! Look
remember.
at look
I
at
got you.
Sanzinia for us.
Sanzinia. I know the name, and I just
they're
can't
like a
picture.
venomous snake.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
for some
'Cause I know
reason.
we've talked
Look at that! It looks like a venomous snake.
Oh,
And they're born like this, right? They're
Yeah,
they,
they're red,
yeah,
yeah,
they
they
now I
autogenic change.
remember.
Autogenic
Yeah.
change. But I agree, Noah. I mean, these
Beautiful.
are like is venomous looking without being. It looks like a pit viper.
yeah.
Was it
You know.
Malagasy? ground boa?
Malagasy ground boa.
These are beautiful too.
They're like a Dumeral's boa,
Just
but
more orange.
Just more orange.
And the
yeah.
orange is beautiful on them too.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
you know
sick.
what? It's a freaking Dumerals.
Yeah, and no, literally, it's
Reptarium
just the
doesn't
same
need
thing.
that. We got 2 Dumerals. We're good.
It is hard to justify the cash on those because they're like $8 grand.
No.
Whoa,
Yeah,
no.
for a
I'm
numeral?
sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
for-
want to offend anybody, but no. Like, numerals are just as
And there
cool,
goes the market, so we're going to buy a couple now.
yeah, sweet.
Here we go.
They're garbage.
Turns out
Don't
they're
even
great.
know.
Y'all need one of
Nobody gives a
these.
shit what Lori says.
Right
So
now,
it
if
doesn't
they
matter.
had, if like snakes had a stock
Yeah.
ticker, she'd be like going down,
Sell,
down,
sell,
down.
sell.
So, baby, we're going to the moon.
Dogecoin, baby.
Yeah.
Dogecoin.
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 What the fuck
Digicoin.
accent is that?
I call it Dogecoin.
Doge.
Doge.
Ooh, Silvercast says you've made a huge impact. That's all that matters.
Man, Silver
Amen.
Cash is
Thank you.
crushing it.
Oh,
man.
who are you
Thank
talking to?
Me.
I thought he was talking to me.
He's talking to me.
Man. He was talking about Noah's constipation the other day. How
Yeah.
it made
It
a huge
does.
impact.
It did
Oh,
make an
shit.
impact.
On the toilet.
You were impacted.
He was very
Indented it.
impacted. Noah's impacted.
That's
Good
why.
joke.
Yes, that's why I had to plunge.
Oh, Jesus.
Skittle Bunny says,
called her.
my boa had 46 babies,
Skittle
40
Bunny.
alive and well.
What?
Obsessed.
That's
Very nice.
awesome.
Damn.
Good. Good for you,
Congratulations.
man. That's a big litter, too,
Yeah.
man. 40 babies.
That
46.
is big.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Good for you, dude.
Scottish Rob says he sent the lab info to info@BHB
Oh,
for the
okay, cool.
IBD NITO
Nice.
testing. Thanks again for the advice. Best to all you guys.
Thank you so much. And
Use
yeah,
guys.
I'll have to make sure that they give me that info because I do want to reach out to that lab and just see, what we can, start the conversation with them. I think that'd be
Cheers.
really good.
Little Bogus says, my friends and I drink and craft. Turns out awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
See that?
Well, it just depends on the craft.
Yeah.
It can't be a craft that needs like
Perfection.
precision, right?
But you wonder, does it turn out good or are they just drunk?
It could be both, yeah.
But listen, there's some things that actually are better when it's more
Like
fluid.
pottery.
Like
or something.
probably painting,
Yeah.
probably yes,
saw that.
Ooh.
stuff like that.
I
But
saw
when
that
it comes
scene
to
in Ghost.
precision crafts, not so much.
I kind of like what Jay just said there. Drunk pottery. Because you might
Ooh.
get some misshapen
Oh, absolutely.
things that might actually look
Abstract.
cool
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Some Momo stuff,
Huh.
you know?
We
That
might
could
have to
be
do
fun.
that.
Or pottery.
Oh,
Pottery.
Pottery.
guys, what do you think about this? Because I really want to do this, and I was
Okay.
actually thinking about doing this Friday. All right.
All right, tell me.
Set down like the murder tarp. I call
Yeah,
it
I
the
know what you're
murder
talking
tarp.
about.
the
Yeah,
blue
yeah.
tarp,
The
yes.
Visqueen baby.
Like the clear tarp that goes down. right
no.
here.
Okay.
No.
And then well, just wait. Let me go talk
Yeah.
through. Set up the clear tarp right here. Set up a little canvas in the background so the camera can see me, and me follow around a Bob Ross tutorial,
Okay, that's not bad.
and then take it down when I'm done. But I
Yeah.
feel like that would be such a chill podcast.
Oh yeah, we got a big old roll of that murder tarp. You're
Yeah, we
good.
got so much
Exact-
murder tarp,
just
dude.
talk to the people,
Yeah.
paint little happy
You can
accidents.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm so good.
That would be so
Yeah, I
fun.
always worry
That would
about
be a
why Lori
fun-
keeps buying that murder tarp.
Oh, don't
Like,
worry about
more-
it.
more and
No,
more.
it's fine, man. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I know,
don't worry
she's
about
like,
it.
It's all good.
I need some more of this.
I just
Oh,
I watch
man.
I
Hello.
watch
What's
certain
going on?
shows and I know it comes in handy.
I know.
I watch those shows too.
But don't we already have a knife set?
You need another.
Sharper.
Exactly.
We're gonna
I
have
was
to.
just
We're
gonna
actually
say
getting rid of that
sharper.
one soon. So
It's
Yeah.
getting kind of dull. We need
Why
a
do
new
we have
set.
4 knife sets that just arrived this
Listen,
week?
you'll never see that one. That knife
yeah,
set. That one won't exist.
yeah, what not say it.
yeah, exactly. Please, if I disappear, you guys know what happens.
Check the murder tarp.
You'll
Mike,
never find it.
Mike said he's gonna make the website BHB Reptiles with a Z.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you know that the
Smart
Sutherlands
thinking.
at one point, and I'm very good friends with the Sutherlands, so I'm sorry I'm giving you a little tea right now. Is they actually
deserve it.
they bought BHBReptiles.net
No.
and had it redirect to their website.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Dick
But
move,
no one,
smart.
but no one. That was when like .com and .net were kind of like significant.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
no
okay.
one gives a shit about .net. So
No. Melanie says, my dad recently passed, and your videos have given me a short time to not think about it.
well, listen, prayers with you, man. Of
course.
it's very
Condolences.
different, difficult time, obviously, more than ever. This is a
But
bummer.
we're glad that our content was able to give you something to think about.
Yeah,
because
and
it is
obviously-
important,
yeah.
to have that.
Breakaway.
distraction,
Yeah.
and it's very difficult. I mean, obviously, I lost my dad, both dads, so I know how it feels. So it sucks
For
And-
sure.
And we're with you, man.
Mike says, ads, #, YouTube premium. Y'all get cheddar either way?
Yes.
Yeah, with the YouTube Premium, we do get
Didn't know that. That's
get a
awesome.
percentage of. So basically, what it does is like in a very simplistic way. Let's say you pay $10 a month, and you were to watch 100 videos, each one of those videos would get 10 cents.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
Well,
Makes
that's
sense.
great. So do you watch
minus
all of
YouTube's
our,
cut,
do you
whatever YouTube's cut
watch
is.
all of our videos since you have me paying for your YouTube?
Listen.
Yeah, listen, Linda. Listen.
You know, listen.
Sure. I mean, technically, yeah.
'Cause
We
I
do
believe
get
that
some.
just re-upped, which I need to switch it to your card.
Oh no, don't
Not
worry about
mine.
that.
Oh no, I am
worry about
very
that.
worried.
Don't worry about that.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Next thing.
Teenage Noah did this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is still
We
going
need some
on?
super chats for
YouTube Premium so that we can watch our own videos and make money off
Listen,
it.
it's
What
just-
the fuck's going on here?
It's just like Dad emailing the president. If there's a loophole in the system,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
exploit
guess
it.
what? I'm the one to close the loophole.
Well,
I don't
see you
know.
there.
You know, one question I don't know is I don't know if we get paid if we watch our own videos.
If you're premium, well, we don't have premium on our channel.
No, I'm saying even like an ad, like if I watch an ad on my video, do I still get money for that?
Yeah,
I
but
think
you're
so,
watching
because
it.
they run
so.
ads.
Okay.
This is the
Right?
thing. Are you on?
I don't know.
What
They do.
What do you go on? Do you go on your macho tacos?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to tell the people what I use, but
Okay.
I have a separate account in which I watch YouTube on. Rather, I don't watch YouTube on what I post with.
Mm-hmm.
I watch it all the time. Sometimes I do, but
Well, that's the thing. That's what I was going to say. Like,
yeah.
obviously, you have several accounts because you've been on YouTube since you were a kid.
that's right.
Yeah.
You only have your one account.
Yeah,
that's
I
all
only
you
have the one, yeah.
So
Yeah, so like I have my viewer one, and
Right.
that's the one I have premium on, and so
so I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Yeah, he's never giving you that information.
Sharon says, hello, Brian, Lori, Noah, and Jay.
what's up, baby
How
girl?
are
Hey,
ya?
Sharon.
How
What's
you
up,
doing,
baby?
Sharon?
Sharon.
Kanye Wraith is in the building.
What's up?
Kanye, what's up, man? I love
Kanye,
your
man.
music, man.
Yeah, love
Yeah,
your music.
good music.
Love your work with the Kardashians.
I'm sure he's never heard that before.
Right.
He says, started watching for 2 years now. I used to be fearful of any reptile, but the other day I went to my baby brother's house and held his boa. Thank you.
That's awesome, man. I'm so glad that you've made that stride. I mean, that's a huge thing, and you should be proud of yourself. If you came to the Reptarium, we'd give you a sticker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Give you the I held my first snake sticker.
Give you nothing. I was
Elaine says, Noah, you're growing up so fast and becoming an
Right.
incredible person. Great job, Brian and Laura. Good job.
Aw, thank
We're
you.
oh,
so
Elaine,
proud
come
of
over here. I'll
you.
give you a nice little kiss on your cheek.
Little pat on the tushy tush.
A little wipey.
Ooh, a little wipey
All
wipe.
right. Next
Taylor
is
says,
Taylor.
LOL. During Snake Talk last Saturday, there was a police chase in front of my house. Cops
Holy
yelling, "Get him!" I wanted to yell, "Snake Talk is on. Hush." Try to listen to Brian.
Let that poor man go.
Hey, get him.
Get him, Skeeter.
Man, did you help him get away at least?
I know.
You probably didn't
running,
do much
It's
wrong.
like that icon, my favorite Akon song, "Running from the Law."
You know, I told that story
What?
on
Him and his-
Choices.
him and his
Not-
Akon?
Yeah. I told that story on Choices the other
In
week
his felon days.
of
Felon.
when I learned that the N-word was a bad word.
Okay.
Because you, Jade, and I were in your truck.
Oh, yeah,
And
my
we were
house.
listening to the Akon CD.
Yeah.
Convict music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were all singing along. And I ran through with the N-word. Okay.
Yeah,
but y'all
yeah.
paused.
Yeah.
So
we
you paused.
We
Jade,
paused. Yeah.
Jade and
Never
Dad
run
paused.
through with the N-word.
and I ran through with it, and you turn off the song, and you look, and Jade looks at me, and you look at me, and Jade's like, Noah, not even I can say that word. And then you like do a little brief description. You're like, you can't say this word.
Yeah, that word's a no.
And then we resume with the thing, and I don't say it anymore.
see that. I did do something good as a parent.
Thanks,
did.
Akon.
Thanks, Akon.
Thanks,
If it wasn't for you, Akon, I would have been the worst.
Shining parent father moment.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
so proud.
And you crushed it.
Me and Akon really made a difference in this
We
world.
really laid into him
You
on
did.
that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It-
I didn't
wow,
know
I'm
that story.
proud of you.
I didn't know that story.
It's beautiful that Akon, he never made that song to teach little white boys not to say the N-word.
But it
But
did.
it
But it
worked.
worked.
But it taught a little white boy not to say the N-word.
There
And
you
it's
go.
just
God bless you, Akon.
it's beautiful how things come back
Cyclical,
like that.
you
It is.
know?
It's amazing, man. I'm tearing up a little bit.
Me too.
I
man.
actually, this is like a touching family moment.
I know.
I'm glad I know.
know.
I did not know this prior.
I didn't either. I didn't know it either, and I
You
was
were
there.
there.
I
Ask
know.
Jade.
Yeah.
I remember there's snow outside. Anyways, we don't have to get into too much of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Silver Cash says it won't let me support Super Chat. Love you, but he did a Super Chat, so I don't know what that
You
means.
did it.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
that's
know what
interesting.
And he's been doing it the whole time, so he's
Yeah.
been
Well,
crushing.
thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Silver.
yeah.
We appreciate
He's
you.
like, holy shit, there's $600 on my.
It's like every time I check, it's $5. What the fuck?
Holy cow!
We love
Negative
ya. We love ya.
$450, man. What?
I can't pay my rent this month.
y'all got a refund, but
Damn.
Yeah, I'm so
We love you,
Cash,
brother.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, man.
Love
I
you, though. I
realize.
do love you, man.
Mike says also you should put up a further member badge if you can. I'm coming up with on 3 years fast, maybe a fun short members only vid now and then.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Is that for YouTube? Is he
That's
talking
for
about
YouTube. Yeah,
memberships on
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
it's the badges.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Which-
That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
We
Yeah, it's a great
actually
idea.
just unlocked that for this channel.
Oh, okay. The badges.
Yeah, when I signed
you for
in,
real?
When I signed in today, yeah, it popped up in the corner. It said,
Oh,
you
we
are
got some
now
people.
eligible for memberships.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. Well, good. There you go.
Dope. And then Silver Cash came back and said, "Love your super chats. Love, 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 love."
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so
Well, we
much.
love yours.
Yes.
And we really do appreciate you.
Simple Man says, "Is there any way to make the BHB site more mobile friendly? It's a little difficult to go through it on a phone."
Listen,
Yeah,
listen. Can I talk about this?
Yes.
I've been telling Mom this for years, and you know what she tells me?
Shut
it's
up.
fine the way it is.
Yeah,
So I agree with you, but it's the one over there.
yeah.
I tell you what, I will. Yeah,
Look
I'll take
into
a look.
it.
I'll look
We'll
into that.
it.
No, I think it's obviously.
No, I understand it's huge, and we need to do more. And there's probably better options now.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
we've
probably-
had
There's
it for
way
a long
easy ones,
time,
Lori, for sure.
And the platform that we on had only so many options, but I'm sure there's more. I'll talk to Steph and maybe see.
Yeah,
if
we'll see if we can retool it because
Yeah.
I think it is important. As mobile using is becoming so much more.
Listen, I
prevalent.
get it. I'm the same way.
Most people
like,
don't have a
honestly,
computer.
Yeah, most
a lot
people
of
don't, yeah.
times I do stuff on my phone versus whatever. So I know what you're saying because I do it on my phone.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I know how to do it because it's mine versus
Yeah.
the normal
Yeah.
person who
So
doesn't.
yeah,
so
let
I get
us
it.
look into it. I seriously
We
think
agree.
it's a high priority.
Thank you.
Let Roses Burn says, "I swear I'm not drinking, but I just had a disaster with my art project. 2 of them burned now.
What?
I have
What?
3 to do again. Sorry about the delay. You'll be
wait a
surprised,
second.
I'm sure.
Burned? Like on fire?
Probably making
burned?
plastic stuff. You know how
Did you
she
set shit on fire?
It
Because
seems
what kind of
that-
crafts are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fun ones. It looks.
I know.
Sounds
Yeah, it
like
sounds like
burn.
exciting.
sounds like awesome. I like
I wonder-
fire.
I hope that nothing else burned.
Well, no, it sounds
No,
like
it
she's
sounds
okay.
like just
She-
the crafts.
Just the crafts.
Damn, that's pretty lucky
I mean,
then.
fire
might-
crafts?
It might have been cookies though.
Wait, she
Maybe-
made that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what I'm saying.
like-
She probably does stuff
Well,
with
let's-
plastic.
Like, I love you, Let Roses Burn, but if you're making any more dolls, I hope they burn. Like, we're good.
No, I like the
No,
dolls. I
no,
think we need.
no,
I
no.
need.
I need
we
a couple more.
We need more.
At
Brian
least just for
dolls.
this table.
No.
Yeah.
Have all the
This is-
family on the table.
No, fuck
You
know what I mean?
no.
That's
Don't.
right there.
Yeah, Noah
No.
doll.
Hey, on the right, Mom on the left.
Yeah,
Let me
no,
just
that's
say-
a smart idea.
JB
Like,
on the
if
camera.
you make a doll of me, I will burn it.
No, don't
Yes.
let roses burn.
No,
let
don't
her,
do it. Don't
let
do
her-
it.
let Lori's
Don't-
doll burn.
Exactly.
Lori, don't let her threaten.
Let doll burn.
let roses
That's
burn.
the-
Don't let Lori threaten
No.
you like that.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
just saying.
She's
Well,
not
it's,
serious.
it's true.
It's not true.
I'm not lying.
I will not allow you. You'll
You
be
won't
like the
even
little
never know.
Annabelle doll. I'll lock you in the little cage.
Oh, I'll burn your doll too. It'll be like a fucking voodoo doll.
Oh gosh.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
leave my doll alone.
You're getting
Don't
more
make me
violent.
one. Make a
happens
Noah
with the
one.
wine.
That's
I know.
fine.
The more wine, the more violent.
Yeah, I don't want a doll.
Draco says, "How's the Bullets Python doing? Love to you all."
It's doing really well, actually.
Yeah, are we
big,
going to be
man.
moving that over yet? It's definitely big enough now, isn't
It's
it?
getting close. It's getting close.
Just such a weird animal, right? Like, just a.
You know what might be an interesting idea? I hadn't thought of until we just brought that up. You know, we're redoing those cages.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
And there
moved
might be a
lot
really
around.
that might be a decent place for a Boland's python.
Damn, you're right.
So we might give that a shot. Yeah,
Okay.
we might give that a shot. That
So
might
which
be
one's
pretty
the
good.
Bolins?
That's the black, like jet black one, almost like Night Fury, but then it has some yellow barring on it. Yeah, Jake can
I
pull
don't
it
know
off.
that you've seen it because
think I have.
it wasn't at the Reptarian very long because it just
Yeah,
Literally.
didn't
Oh,
do good.
the white-
Yeah, see, it's,
this the white
it's
lip?
at BHB.
No.
It's different than white
Yeah,
lip, but it's got
very-
white lips.
it's
this is
very
way
different.
prettier, dude.
they're really beautiful animals, but
it has the same sheen, but it is very different.
They're touchy animals, though. So we can move it over. I think when we get the new cages, we'll move it over and see how it does. It started taking frozen thawed rats out of my hand up until recently. I've just had to lay them in the cage and it just crawls up to them. Now it's literally ripping them on my hand.
Hand feeding?
Yeah, hand feeding. And so I think that's like the next step of, okay. But yeah, no, it's doing really good. Thanks for asking.
Damn.
Melissa asked, how's Bruce doing?
He passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're going to the viewing tomorrow. During surgery with complications. You know?
I think he was doing good because did you see his story last night?
He was probably hammered.
No,
he's probably jacked.
He was doing good last night,
Wait.
but okay.
No, fine. You can go now because you ruined it.
What was your story? I didn't see a story.
Well, no, she has to go now.
No.
She decided to go first, so you have to finish.
Go.
No, you have to go finish.
Oh,
I didn't know what
come
you
on.
were saying.
No. Okay. All right. You'll give me my turn?
Yes.
What I was saying is Bruce's story. Did you see his story?
Yeah, with the
He was
foot.
obviously feeling good last night. He was smacking his leg and like, I
that's
can't
right.
feel anything.
I can't feel this.
I can't feel anything.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. That was just that block.
And he was feeling good, and Jessica came in today and said it wore off in the middle of the night. So then, exactly. So
for
today
those
he's
you guys-
probably not
yeah.
feeling so good.
For those of you guys that don't know, Bruce broke his ankle doing a TikTok video here.
He slipped on frog pee.
Yeah, slipped on frog piss.
and broke his
ankle.
and literally had to have like plates and
Surgery,
screws and
yes.
surgery. So yes, but Bruce is doing well.
Wish
He
him love.
seriously is. Yeah, so send him
Feet pics.
feet pics.
Yes.
Perfect
way-
timing.
the
To
way-
make him feel better about his foot.
Yeah, if you wanted Bruce scales and things, if you want to send him feet pics, it would make him so happy tonight.
Taylor says he hijacked a car and stabbed the person. That was the
That
person
was the
running
person
around.
who did that.
Oh,
So
God,
did you help
no.
him get
Don't
away or
let
what?
him- don't let him get away.
Oh my
no.
God.
Well,
Hijack
you know,
and stab?
yeah, but you know,
No, there's no buts on
but the
that.
snake talk is pretty important.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah,
I think that depending on the circumstance, he may get a pass.
yeah.
Emily says, just bought a coloring book, beanie, and a tumbler.
Thank you so
Never
much.
bought merch from you before, but I'm holding out till you drop new merch, hoping it's some of the designs you got in the mail a couple weeks ago. They were so dope.
Yeah, so those designs will some of those designs will potentially be available on the
designers?
Reptarium. At the Reptarium, I don't know that we'll sell them online or not. Not 100% sure. We haven't really talked about that. But we've been working with that design group on a new project that is. Remember the Make Today Awesome shirts and stuff like that, and the Christmas shirts and stuff like that. Obviously, so we've talked about maybe adding some of those to the Reptarium. Whether or not they'll be available online, I don't know. But we have some other merch stuff coming up that's going to be really, really. I think is going to blow people away. So that's coming up. But we do also have the people that wanted the old Bella merch because Bella was probably our most popular merch drop ever. So we're bringing that back. So we'll have Bella merch, and then we'll have a whole bunch of merch that drops
slew.
here very shortly.
Let Roses Burn says, no dolls, shrink plastic animal portraits.
Wow.
The surprise is out. Houses and everything is
Wait a
is
second.
fine.
That's good.
Shrinky dinks?
House and everything.
Is that what they're called? Shrinky dinks?
Is that what you're talking about? Shrinky dinks.
They're a keychain ornament type thing? Does that sound right?
Interesting. Interesting. Sounds cool. I like it.
I don't know
Well,
what
I
I'm
can-
sorry that you
So
burnt
you
them
set
up.
them on fire.
Like, these weren't that good anyway.
Well, I'm assuming you maybe have to heat them up or
Yeah,
something.
Well,
they
in
probably
the
melt
oven,
over.
like we
Overheat 'em.
used to do shrinky dinks.
Oh,
You did them in the oven.
right.
Shrinky dinks.
Oh yeah. Now are those the ones that they're shrinky dinks? But what are the ones that had like almost like the leaded stuff, and you put the glass things in it, and you put them in the oven?
Oh.
Made
Yeah,
like almost
that was just
stained
like a
glass art
stain.
almost?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
like plastic things that
Yeah, yeah,
melted.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think she's
Those are-
talking more of the shrinky dinks where it's like a thing, and then you put it in the oven, then it
Yeah,
shrinks
maybe.
down.
okay. Either way, it'd be cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the last one I got right here is
Holy
Becky.
moly, Becky.
Says
Oh,
love for $5 in Canadian.
Well,
Hey,
thank you,
thank you,
Becky. I
Becky.
think that one went to Noah.
There you go.
Ah,
Oh,
that was Becky's
Becky.
love, man.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much,
it.
Becky.
Well, that was fun. I mean, that was a good night, man. I
was
appreciate
it.
you guys. I think that we've wrapped it up, and I think our work here is done.
I agree. Thank you so much, Becky. I just want to reiterate how much I appreciate that love. I felt it in my chest.
Yeah, thank you guys, everybody, for supporting us tonight. You guys are awesome.
Exactly. If you guys want to support us some more, go down in our description.
Yeah.
Click all those links and do all the things that it says.
Yes.
All right. New Choices podcast coming Friday, Eastern
Friday.
Standard Time at
Be
5
there, be
p.m.
square.
Same thing with Snake Talks. Do you have a guest this week?
Is it 5 or is it 420?
It's really whatever.
Okay. I like
Whatever
the
he's
420
feeling.
idea. I like the 420 idea.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I
Getting
like
out
it.
early,
We'll do it.
420. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for checking in.
Yep.
You've been checked in, and we are checking out.
See you guys.
Peace.
Thank you so much. Love you. Good stuff.
Good stuff.